Oh yeah, we've started.
No.
Yeah,
Is this how it starts?
Yeah.
Fuck.
we've been recording for the past 10 seconds.
I still. Oh,
I'm
okay,
getting
that's not as
itchy.
bad.
Dan said he's getting itchy, so I need to start the session. Hello and welcome to Crabby D&D. I am here with my players. Ellie,
Hello.
who may be standing in as Romulus for a little bit. Kirv,
No.
Hello.
Mortar,
Hello.
and Vinny.
Hello.
And we will have a Romulus joining us. He said he is on his way. He did not give an ETA, so we started the session, and hopefully he'll get low in the initiative order, so he doesn't miss his turn.
I'm coming. Wait for me.
But in case he gets high in the initiative order, Jamie will be taking over and playing Romulus and making things all the more worse for them, which is going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful to watch the min-maxing player pop in and be like, "What happened? What did you do?" Well, this is what happens when you're
I
late.
swing.
Well, we know that. With our light introductions out of the way, I guess we should drop straight into this.
Woo!
Hello all. It's good to have the gang back together, wouldn't you say? Especially given the circumstances. Last session, our party of adventurers, Ellie, Carvern, Kirv, Mortar, Romulus, and Vinny, only without Ellie and Carvern, infiltrated the Museum of Ian Gemstack, pressing past the mirror maze, the riddle, and the guardian serpents that lay in their way. The party located the storage room, which otherwise should contain the silver cage they're looking for. Avoiding various traps along the way and detecting some strange occurrences and goings-on in one of the rooms, they proceeded with caution, noting that very little was in the room itself when they investigated it. Vinny having a look around in this particular moment, being cautious of the mannequins that they might come to life at any moment to defend themselves in the museum. Vinny pulled back a cloth, revealing the silver cage that lay atop one of the pedestals. In that moment, he realized he wasn't able to let go of the cloth itself, and in a heartbeat it wrapped itself around his face. And that is where we left off. So, I would like to ask everyone to roll for initiative, please, as we begin a combat.
14, so whatever you add to that.
For Romulus.
Hang on, I still have his character sheet probably. Give me a
No,
second.
here you do. Now, I have realised I don't actually get a tile ready for the cloth, so you know what? We might just have to use some basic tokens for this, because why
Just
not?
use a Hydra.
So 16.
We'll use these tokens. These will work nicely. And then, in case I need them... Slightly too big. There we go. Okay. Right, let me
Close that one down.
get
Alright,
a roll
dice.
in. So,
Dice, dice, dice. We're gonna roll some dice. Oh, it's almost too good to be true.
What'd you get?
I got 19 plus 5, 25.
Ooh. Oh, cool.
I got quite a lot. Unfortunately, I'm quite limited on resources, so I'm just gonna be punching Vinny in the face to help get this thing off of him.
I thought you were going to say just shoot him in the face.
Let's go shoot him clean in the head.
Oh,
I've got you, cock shotgun.
Mortar's not the brightest spark, but I feel like he's pretty certain that he wouldn't be able to thread the needle with a cloth on Vinny's head. He'd be like, just hold still. I'm really good at this.
yeah, you could give it a go.
I might. Well, I mean, I might do.
Aiming for the head cloth, but like, there's some primal urge to aim for the throat. Can't put a finger on
No, that's
why.
only with Ellie. That's only with Ellie.
Yeah.
I only reserve that for you.
Oh, cool. Screw you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Jamie,
So-
I sent you a DM, by the way.
Yeah, I saw. I can't open it yet because I've got Romulus's character sheet
That's fine.
open.
That's fine, boss. That's fine. Just making
Okay.
sure you got it. Anyway.
So, 25 plus.
29.
29. My word. As always, Vinny's going first. Then again, we don't necessarily know that's true. I might have rolled a natural 20. 25 to 20.
24.
Okay. 20 to 15.
16.
19.
Oh, I can leave the initiative order in the exact way that it is. Perfect.
Look at that.
The only thing that I'll need to move around will be the tokens for which one is which. So, starting off at the top of the round, Vinny, you, in this moment, you've grabbed hold of the cloth, and as you kind of held it up, realizing that it was stuck to your hand, it detached from your hand and slung itself around your face, and you can feel the cloth kind of pressing against your nose and your mouth, and the beginnings of being suffocated. You have 4 rounds until you fall unconscious, and then you have 7 until you die. You're also blinded and grappled, but you can move specifically with this because these are small ones.
Okay then. In that case then, what I would like to do... the first thing I'd like to try is to draw one of my daggers
Mm-hmm.
and use that to try and poke a mouth hole in this thing.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
That's pretty solid.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll with disadvantage as you are blinded.
That's fine. Okay, disadvantage, so an 11 plus that. Yep, that's all incorrectly, so 21 total.
21, that hits. As you jam the knife into the cloth and begin to kind of cut a hole so that you can breathe, you feel the air otherwise rush in. You are no longer suffocating due to the specific damage that you have done. However, you manage to catch yourself in the process. Go ahead and roll me the damage for what you would deal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, Simon, Vinny has a +3 to their attacks, checks, and saving throws.
Yes.
That is good to remember, yes.
Yeah, it's up to an hour, so we're good.
Okay, so it's 6 damage total.
Okay, so you take 3 of that. It takes 3 of that.
This is just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Interception.
Yep.
When an ally is hurt within 5 feet, does that count if the ally is hurting itself?
No.
Ah.
Or I would say
Okay.
you can, but it would also prevent the damage going through to the cloth specifically due to the nature of the attack.
Makes sense. That's fair enough. Just wanted to check. Thank you.
That's all right.
Okay. I'm going to need to make a con save for
Detect magic.
Detect Magic. Should just be DC 10. I have your +3 and also a plus... Is it +6 from Kirv?
On saving
Yes.
throw, yes.
So you have a +9 on top of your normal con save. So just don't roll one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah.
In this moment, as you kind of cut that mouth hole, even though you're a little bit panicked in this moment, you tackle it calmly and collectively. Taking the dagger, slicing the hole, catching your lip a bit, but not enough to do any real damage to you. As it's wrapped around your head, you can still feel it kind of wrapping tighter around it. And you know that not taking this thing off it's going to still do damage to you. Even though it can no longer suffocate you, it will still try to squeeze your head. So that's your action.
That's a good point. Is there anything else that's going to be worth doing? I can't think of anything, I'm afraid.
You could still make a bonus action attack, and remember that you can move, because you haven't used your sneak attack this turn, because I assumed you didn't want to use it when trying to
not if...
cut at your mouth. But you might not want to use it at all, because the alternative to that is potentially just stabbing yourself to a degree, which isn't going to go very well. But you can still move. You have your full movement. This one isn't slowing you down. It's just small enough to wrap around your head.
No. Can't use freeing technique on this, can I?
Which one's that?
It's my gift from the trial.
Oh, what does that one
Use
allow
a
you
cunning
to
action
do?
to end one effect causing you to be grappled and or restrained.
That will work.
shit.
Yeah, that will work.
Vinny has the out.
Vinny doesn't need the rest of us.
I was gonna say Vinny's fine. He's got this.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to try and use this to break free from the grapple. Grab onto two adjacent corners on the side, and try and just flick this thing off like a dishcloth.
Okay. As you otherwise manage to grab it, having the technique and the understanding in that moment, you manage to peel and flick it off of your face. As you pull it away, due to the adhesive nature of this, I will ask you to make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. If you fail this, you will take damage due to the nature of it being peeled off as opposed to dying of its own accord. Remember, you still have the +9, so just don't roll like a 1 or a 2.
Just don't roll really badly, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. That's a 16 without including your own save. So yeah, you manage to otherwise peeling the cloth off in that moment as you otherwise kind of fling it back to roughly where it was, but not onto the silver cage. And now the silver cage is there, just sat on the pedestal.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Wow, fucking good job.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to move?
Probably in a pretty good spot. I'm going to back off one just in case.
Okay. And you've already made an attack, so fancy footwork stops you from provoking an opportunity attack.
And I'm going to wait here and see.
Okay. And
Just allows other people in if necessary.
so, end of your go. So, I'll actually put these down now that your turn has been, so I know where everyone is. That one goes
Hi,
there.
Harlan.
Hi, Harlan.
Hello, hello.
Hello. I am tired, but I'm here.
Well, I guess that means I don't get to run Romulus down then. Damn.
Not yet. Three.
So, what's the sitch, Wade?
Vinny has just managed to successfully pull a cloth of smothering off of his head. And now we move to the next one. So, we move to number 6's go. Number 6, in this instance, is one of the larger ones, and seeing you otherwise, or Understanding that you cut one of its friends, it immediately moves into action, moves 15 feet forward, and is going to attempt to wrap itself around you. That is a 22 to hit.
To hit, that
Application
will indeed
two,
hit
electric blue.
Okay.
my AC.
Yep. In that moment, the larger cloth of smothering otherwise pulls itself off of what looks to be some form of glass cabinet. You get a flash of some kind of metallic objects within before it flies towards you and otherwise wraps itself around your head, your neck, your arms in this moment. Again, you'll probably need to use your freeing technique in order to break free, but it has you grappled, restrained, blinded, and suffocating again. This one is a different one, however. As part of doing this, it deals half its usual damage for being attached to you. So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Do you need me to try and intercept that, or are you good?
I'm not unduly concerned about the damage. I just need to make sure.
That's
that
all right.
I
It just
my
means I can
save.
save the reaction for something else, if needed.
Yeah. There might be something more useful to use with that.
Mhm.
Probably like Hellish Rebuke or something could be really useful here.
Oh man, I wish I had Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Damn. Must be nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Never mind.
With that, Mortar, you're up. Standing guard and waiting for the intruder or the person that you suspected was around here that now turns out to not be a person. You watch as one of these cloths wraps around Vinny. You watch as he otherwise manages to slide it off due to his freeing technique after doing a little bit of damage to it, before another larger one otherwise wraps itself around him. You see, or you hear Vinny just kind of muffle, "Come on," as he gets wrapped up again.
Oh, speaking of, let me make a save as well.
Yes. But you note that there are plenty of cloths in that room, and if there are more to go, it's quite possible that
Yeah.
Kirv and Vinny might get overwhelmed by the number of them.
Alright. Well, it doesn't really benefit us to all be in that area, but I think Mortar does the only thing he can do in this situation, and he's just going to move slightly here. So he's got better line of sight, specifically on the ones that haven't moved yet. He's going for this one here.
Okay.
So Mortar is going to open fire with his sniper rifle.
Okay. Go ahead and make me that attack.
Yeah, okay. So it's a plus 13. Cool. Cool. I get the feeling that psychic damage isn't going to do much to these things, so I will just use the force damage. 27 to hit.
27 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 1d10 plus 6. 10 points of force damage.
This one takes 5 points of force damage, and you hear the glass beneath shatter.
Oh,
That's going to take more than an
Mortar's-
hour in order for Vinny to fix it with mending.
That's fine. We've engaged the enemy now, and we need to kill these things so we can proceed. Otherwise, we're not going to get out of here.
I agree.
Oh, I've just disconnected.
Nope. We can still hear you.
I will make a. Yeah, okay. That's the main thing. I will make a second attack. I have plus 13. I'll make a second attack against the same one.
Jamie, now's your time.
Yes, please. You have a plus 13 to hit.
Fuck, hang on. Plus 13.
You knew what you were signing
Hang
up
on, who
for.
am I rolling for?
Mortar.
Just... Mortar.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I'm
because
trying to
I've
work out whose
timed
dice
out
I'm
on the
using.
server, apparently.
3.
Plus 13. 16. Hits.
Amazing. It's 1d10 plus 6.
Four.
10 damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So now that
I
it
am
has nothing
back.
that it's attached to, that is 10 force damage going through to it.
Okay, Mortar is going to... Does it look like it kind of drapes off of the thing it's covering? Of the covering?
Yes. So you otherwise broke the glass, which is what it transferred some of the damage to, but in this instance, there's nothing else for it to
Okay.
transfer damage to.
In which case, then, I will use... And did you say the silver cage was here as well?
Yep. The silver cage is on that pedestal there, which is currently uncovered.
But this thing is still here.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. In which case, I'm just gonna stay at range. I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
I don't have much else I can do that would be particularly helpful, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's all good.
Cool.
End of your go. We now move to number 2's go. I'm just gonna mark these ones properly, just so I know which one's which with more of a glance. Yep. Okay, so number 2's go. Kirv. You're aware that there was an enemy in here, so it does not have you by surprise, but it is still going to attack you. As the cloth behind you gets a 19 on its to hit roll.
Wow.
Well, shit.
I could shield
You could.
as a reaction and increase my AC so it doesn't do that.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cast and shield. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing happens. Next. This one. It's going to move 15 feet up, and it's going to attempt to attack you as well.
Okay. Yep.
That will miss. That is only a 12.
Oh,
even
no.
even if I did add flanking, that wouldn't be enough. It is your go.
It is my go. Okay. What's the best thing to do here? Vinny still has the cloth on.
Yep,
his
he has a
face.
larger cloth wrapped around him now.
The only thing I can really do, because Vinny seems to have what it takes in order to get it off, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to grab and pull. And I'm okay at strength, but I might be better suited to use my turn by trying to destroy something else. So I will then, I think the cloth behind me that tried to go for me, I'm going to attack it twice with murder.
Okay, go for it.
Come on, big rolls.
So, 2 attacks. What is the plus to hit?
That is plus 12.
So both hit.
That is a 20. They both hit. Oh, that's very nice.
Yep. So you can re-roll the
It's
2
ones
because
and
of
twos. Yeah.
great weapon fighting. And did you want to use any smites?
I will pass on the smite, I think, for right now.
Okay.
Could be a mistake, but they're close.
Okay. So that's 18 plus. What is your modifier?
Plus 7 slashing.
So that'll be plus 14. So that's 32 points of slashing damage. Okay. As you attack this one, you take 2 good swings with murder that otherwise slices 2 clean, kind of nice even cuts along the length of the cloth in this manner. It's not looking really badly hurt, but you imagine that a few more hits like that will dispense of it.
Damn, these have a lot of hit points.
Okay. Did you want to use your movement
I don't like that.
or bonus action?
I mean, it'll attack of opportunity, no?
Yep.
But I do have a higher AC. So if I'm going to move, now's probably the time.
Well, the higher AC's gone
Alright.
because your shield ended at the start of your turn.
Oh yeah, of my turn, you're right.
I can give you, if you have a bonus action free, I can give you burst of speed.
Which allows you
Allows
to
you to-
disengage.
Dash and disengage.
That could be good. I am worried that'll leave Vinny as the sole one they're going to go after.
True.
And I don't know what
But
happens
it's up
if
to
you
you.
get
I mean,
multiple
he
cloths on there, so
he definitely benefits from you being there because of obviously the saves and stuff.
yeah.
It's up to you.
I,
Just wanted
I,
you to know the
I-
options there.
Thank you. Yes, I think I will stick around. I'm not going to leave. Yeah.
Okay. With that, we then move to number 3's go. Number 3 is going to go 5, 10, 15, and is going to make an attack against Kirv.
Mhm.
Nope, that's a 10. Romulus, it's your go.
Okay.
Sorry,
well, I
just a
wasn't
sec.
here for it, so. Oop.
Apologies, but that was a miss.
Yep.
So I can retaliate.
If you want to, yeah.
Yes. Attack miss 2d6 plus 7 slashing. Sorry, Romulus.
You still need to make an attack
No
roll,
worries.
so just remember that.
Yeah. I'm just highlighting the right ones.
Yep.
Roll.
So 14 damage. What other things does it do?
And yeah. On hit, they are stunned and prone until they save against it. Cool.
It cannot be stunned, but it does fall prone.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Kirv just gives it the middle finger.
Alright, Romulus, you're going.
Alright, well, I wasn't here for when we encountered these things in the first place, so. The fuck is going on?
Cloths of smothering. They're attacking you.
Okay. Is there anything that they appear to not be affected by? Because I somehow get the sense that bludgeoning damage is not going to be terribly effective against them.
They seem to be taking normal damage from everything, but you've only seen slashing damage and force damage be used on them so far, so there's no way to know.
Was force damage not?
I'm gonna go with slashing.
Or am I misremembering?
The force damage was halved
damage,
because it
yeah.
had something to put the other half into. So there's a note. While these are attached to an object, they have the ability to transfer half the damage they take to the object or creature. If the object breaks, like the glass case, then it can't do it again. If the creature dies, it can still do it.
Got it. Right. Ghost Steel Halberd?
You'd like to, yeah?
It seems fitting
Oh, yeah.
given the terrain. Right. So I am going to take my Ghost Steel Halberd and I'm going to what I'm kind of hoping happens is that the cold damage hits first, then the cutting. So that just to sort of rupture it as it tears through. Anyway. I imagine that the best course of action is to slice and or dice and commit grave amounts of murder. Am I able to reach this one and this one?
You would probably need to move here, because that is a wall in the way there. But the door is open, so you have full sight otherwise. So while you're here with the halberd, you can hit this one, this one, this one, or this one. The only one that's attached to someone at the moment is this one.
If I was to move into this space, could I hit this one that's attached to Vinny?
You could make an attack against that one that's attached to Vinny, yeah. As a note, that would give this
Have
one
we
an attack of
established-
opportunity against you. It would make it with you having half cover due to having to attack through Kirv. But it could try.
Oh. I don't know if I get the sense that if I attack that thing whilst it's like wrapped around your head, that will probably also hurt you, Vinny. I'm not
This
wanting
is
to
likely,
risk that, I'm
yes.
afraid. I would rather not risk this if it's all possible. So I shall move there, and I think I'm going to focus on the little ones in the hopes of taking them out.
Okay.
I shall start off with the one closer and then the one after.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are you wanting
The
to
one
rage?
closer is prone.
I feel like a rage. I feel like this is a situation where a rage can come in.
Okay. As a note,
So,
this is the
yes.
one that's prone.
I would like.
Oh, is it? My bad. Sorry.
Where?
Yeah, that's okay.
Which
This one here is prone.
Oh, I'm going for well. Actually, it doesn't really matter because bonus I'll probably be getting anyway. Because I'm going to practice. Is what it is. All right, yeah, no, I'll go for the one nearest me first, and then the one behind it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So Ghost Steel Halberd. Got the range on that. Raging. So that happens. I can't embiggen myself at the moment. Probably best. So let's get to Moida. And let's Great Weapon Master it for funsies.
Mm-hmm. And I assume recklessing, given you're rolling with advantage.
Yes, recklessing.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That is remind me what yeah. -5 to hit. Well but okay, so that should have been a 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Okay, second attack then.
Go for it.
You just live to disappoint me, don't you? Okay.
Second one misses. As you make the attacks at this one, the angle isn't necessarily an issue, but as you go to strike at it, the force with which you're swinging causes the kind of the cloth to flutter to one side, as it otherwise almost glides around the attacks unintentionally.
Fuck it, action surge, because this is just too silly. Come on, give
There
me
we
something.
go.
There we fucking go.
That hits.
All right, so that's 3 plus 12 plus my usual damage, which I think is 7. Yeah, 3 plus 12 plus 7.
So 3 plus 19, so that's 22 points of damage to that one. Okay. The damage doesn't seem to matter when hitting them with either the cold or the slashing damage. Seems to do the same kind of effect, but you did do 22 points of damage to it.
Okay, and it's still
It's still
functional?
up. Yep.
Second
You
attack then.
You
for the
suspect
action
another hit
turn.
like that could probably take it down, but we'll have to see.
Okay, so that's a 15 to hit.
That hits versus the small ones.
And I believe I re-rolled the 1.
Yep.
Beautiful.
There we go. So that's 10 plus 19.
plus- Yeah, 29.
29 points of damage, takes that to 83 damage. That one is down. As you take a swing
Oh, yeah.
through it the second time, you
Nice.
otherwise manage to cleave it in two, and you note that it seemingly floats to either side, but is no longer animate. You also note that underneath seems to be a large glass cylinder that was kind of placed on the pedestal, but despite all of your attacks, it is undamaged, as you can see what looks to be reinforced arcane glass, and on the interior, what looks to be almost this curved silver finger.
Oh. Don't suppose this gives any vibes of the silver fuckers.
I mean, maybe. It's silver, but that's about the only thing. It looks like a
We'll look into
metallic
that later.
finger that's just kind of hovering in the, or suspended in the brine. Okay.
Cool. Okay, we'll
Alright.
we'll look at that later.
Number 2 is down. Okay.
Do you think you could put out more damage like that? Do you have a bonus action free?
I
Used it
don't
for
have a bonus
rage,
action. I use
unfortunately.
rage.
Ah, I see. Oh, I didn't hear if you had rage or not. No worries. That's fine.
Okay. With that,
Yeah. I know we've probably got more stuff that's gonna go on, but like I just needed to kill something there. That was tragic.
that's alright.
I feel that. I feel that.
Okay. We now move on to number 1's turn. Number 1 was the one that started all of this. So that one is going to move up to here and is going to try and make an attack against you, Romulus, as you just killed its friend. With advantage, that is a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh man.
They don't do much damage on
Oh,
the
lovely
hit.
cloud rune.
Cloud Rune? Which one are you going to have it target?
Fuck it. I'll have it target its little buddy. It's the little one that's attacking me. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I have it attack its little buddy over here.
Okay. Its little buddy takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And due to it
Damn, that's
hitting
some force.
And due to it hitting that one, it would grapple itself to that, but it would then unbind itself, so it is going to end up in this corner after that is all said and done. Due to the cloud room, so there are no opportunity attacks made here.
Cool. That was just entertaining, really.
No, that's fine.
I probably should have done one of my other defensive things, but that was just funny.
Actually, it's going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright,
Oh my god.
back to the top of the round.
I'm being attacked by linens.
Vinny, you're up. You are currently wrapped completely by this larger one that's got itself wrapped around you. You can break free of this fairly easily as a bonus action. You are still surrounded by them, and that will become a problem very soon.
Yes, I'm getting that sense. Well, one thing at a time. Yeah, no, it's fine. Someone else will do something smart. I'm gonna use my bonus action again to cunning action to use freeing technique.
Okay,
To
go
slip through a grapple.
Go ahead and make me that Constitution saving throw again, please. Just don't roll a 1 or a 2.
Yep. Surely there is no way this will go poorly.
That's a 1 in 10.
You still,
Yeah, you're fine.
pretty high chance.
It's a 4. It's fine. Okay, so that gets me clear of that, and since this one is yeah, since this one is kind of a problem, I'm going to direct my attack with Songwriter into the one that just hit me,
Okay.
or the
Go
one
for
that
it.
was on me. I
Yep.
just slipped out of. Alright,
There's a note. For this one, you wouldn't get sneak attack because it is not adjacent to an ally. The other ones
that
will.
is true.
So if you
This
wanted
big
to
one's also
retarget-
been damaged, hasn't it?
Yes, it's taken
yeah,
15
this is
points of
probably the
damage.
better target. Since it's
Yeah, 'cause
also
that'll get you
near
sneak
Kirv,
attack.
providing sneak attack.
Yep.
And it's a +3, did you say, Mortar?
Yes, +3.
Cool.
That hits.
Yeah, let me just check. Ignore that. My mouse is fucky for some reason today. I'm going to add a defensive flourish onto this.
Okay.
There we
Nice.
go.
And don't forget that you have
With
advantage on this one
accuracy.
as well.
Yeah, so 6 or
Or 6. So that's 27 plus.
27 plus 7.
So
So
34
34.
damage. Puts it at.
Slashing, in case that matters, which I don't think
Nope.
it does.
Slashing doesn't matter for these, no. The only thing that it does allow you to do is to, with enough slashing damage, you can cut them off of your allies.
Good to know.
You will hurt your allies in the process, but if you reach a certain threshold, you can cut them off of your allies.
Before just needing to exhaust their full hit points. Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Alright,
Good hit,
that's
though.
a big cut against this one, and now that I have both my arms free again, I'm pivoting, it's very difficult to hit me between trying not to get close to the swords and my own spinning.
Yep.
Deflecting incoming blows.
Okay. Is that the end of your go? I guess you have a movement left.
Easy to move
there isn't.
anywhere.
No, not
and
in this
I want-
situation.
I mean,
I want to give
I mean,
space
you
for
could-
Mortar. So go
you
on.
could potentially go here, because then we can potentially start seeing what's going on here as well.
Well, there's a door there. So you know that there's a door there, and you'd have to open the door to go through it. Given that you've seen that these doors
Right.
are lockpicked with an arcane lock, doing so would presumably be fruitless at this stage.
I see.
Okay.
No, I'm going to stay here because I want to stay in range of Kirv and
And Romulus.
there's not much sense risking moving.
Okay. It is going to make its attack against you. That is an 18, which I will assume now misses, given your +8 to your AC because of defensive.
Does
damage.
indeed miss, yes.
Okay. That is the end of its go. Mortar, you're up.
So the little one hasn't been. Oh, the little one has like suffered like a little bit of wounding, right? It's got like 4 damage on it.
Yes. No, 4 is the
Okay.
number that it has. It hasn't taken any damage. If you hover over
Oh,
it and the
okay.
number immediately pops up, that's how much damage it's taken.
Oh, I see.
So
I see. Okay.
325 and 59. Currently, none of them are attached.
Do we
to
think-
people.
Do we think we benefit from me removing a big one or a little one from the board, or doesn't it matter?
Try and take down a big one.
Okay. In which case, then Mortar will shift his aim and begin aiming for this one.
Okay. Go ahead and make me the attack, please.
Okay. +13 to hit. Oh, actually,
Hits.
more than +13. It would be +16 to hit because of my +3.
Hits.
Awesome.
Just don't roll a natural 1. Actually, you jam with 1s
Basically.
and 2s, so technically
Oh.
1 or 2.
So that is a 16 for the force damage.
16 points of force damage takes it to 75 damage taken. Okay. It
Okay.
is-
Second attack. That's a crit.
Oh, that's a crit. Nice. So
Nice.
probably
So that is 17
17.
points of force damage.
okay. It now looks bloodied
Okay.
as it's looking a bit more
Uh,
in tatters.
Mortar will move back 5 feet, but
Mhm.
still maintaining his line of sight there. And I will end my turn.
Okay. End of your go. It is now its go. It, in this instance, does want to try and get as close as it can to you. However, Vinny hit it for a lot of damage. So it is going to make an attack versus Vinny. In this instance. That is a natural 1. Vinny, would you like to make an attack of opportunity as a bonus act, or as a reaction?
Against number 5.
Yep.
Tear it to
Yes,
pieces.
I think I would like to do that.
Okay, go for it.
It's adjacent to Kirv still, so
Can you defensive
Sneak
flourish
attack
again,
is-
technically, to increase your AC further?
No, it's strictly only when I once per turn and when I make an attack. When I take the attack action,
Ah, okay. So
I
it wouldn't.
can't flourish on an
Oh,
opportunity
Oh,
attack.
reactive
Very
attacks.
unfortunate.
That
But
would
I
be.
can sneak attack.
Yeah, you can sneak attack. I was just wondering because I was like, oh, if you could add more with that, that would be funny. That hits. That's good damage. So it's a 7 or
Indeed, 7 or an 8.
7. And do you want to add any flourishes to this?
I can't because it's not my turn.
All right. We just went over that. Yeah. So that's 30
That's good.
points of damage.
nice.
Nice. Very happy with that. Would also be my last bardic.
Fair enough.
Which we'll probably need for another locked door.
Yeah. Do
Kirv.
get him back on a short rest, which may be relevant, but
Curve.
I
it's
would
your
get
go.
all of my stuff
Oh.
back as well on a short rest.
Just remember that when you take a short rest, all of the animated, all of the animated defenses reactivate and fully heal. So that means you
Does
have
that
to go
include
through
the
this room
slots?
again. Yeah.
Right.
we will need to be careful then.
Or you could try going the other way
sorry.
and hope it's something else. But Curve, it's your go.
Is 25 still correct?
Number 3's taken 25 damage. Yep, and it is still prone.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go for that then.
Okay, go for it.
With murder.
So advantage on the attack roll. So we'll just count the first set of damage.
Yeah,
at the beginning.
sorry.
Nope, that's fine. So with the first one that hits, second attack roll. That also hits.
Ooh.
So re-roll the
That's
2
quite
ones
nice.
that you otherwise got for that. Okay, so 13
Fabulous.
plus 14,
Uh,
27
plus 7
slashing
slashing.
currently. Do you wish to add anything else to it?
I mean, it was already. How much damage was that in total? Sorry.
27. So it's taken 52 damage so far. You know that the other one died on 83.
Yeah, I'll put in a 3rd level spell slot.
Divine Smite. Okay, 3d8 bonus damage. Oh, 4d8, sorry.
Done it. Oh,
No, it would have been 4d8, sorry. So, yeah. Okay. Now remember, you can re-roll 1s and 2s. Yep.
Ah.
Well.
Oh well.
So that is... Okay. So that is 13 added on. So it has now taken 65 points of damage. Okay. It's taken a hefty hit.
But it's still alive.
Yep. End of your go?
Have
don't
you
like
used
these
a
things.
bonus action?
No, I have not.
Okay. Would you benefit from being given an additional action?
And doing another attack, sure, I might be able to finish it off.
Be another 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'll do that
Thank
then
you
for
very
you.
much.
Okay.
That's 8. Adrenaline surge.
So first one hits.
Still with advantage, is it?
Yep, because it's still prone.
Yep.
Rerolling the 2s. Second one hits as well.
Okay. Best way to do this. Let's roll.
And then that's what you've got.
Alrighty.
Okay, so 16 plus 14, so another 30 damage. This one goes down.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Solid.
Oh,
Okay,
Get that shit out of here.
just gonna double check. 8 plus 7 is 15. It was on 65. That would have been 80 damage. So actually, which one of these other ones do you want to do 15 damage to? Because this one would have died with 15
Ooh.
damage going into it.
Okay.
Bit of overkill.
Yeah. Give me just a sec. Have to think about that.
Try the big one, maybe.
That might be good, yeah. Eat away at the big one.
It gives Vinny a bit more space as well to move, potentially.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Chris is muted. I hope he's alright. I don't like these things. These things are quite
Yeah, they kinda-
horrible.
They kind of suck.
They have far too much health for pieces of cloth.
It's special cloth.
Don't like it.
No.
Right, I'm back. Which one were you doing extra 15 damage to?
The big one.
Big one?
Number 5.
Okay. So an extra 15 damage takes that to 137. It is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, worth it.
End of your
Yes.
go. Number 3 is out. Romulus, your go. Romulus. Wakey, wakey. Alright, Romulus is muted.
Apologies, I was AFK.
That's alright. It is your go.
All right, well, I hate to be repetitive. You know I hate to be repetitive. But...
None of them are attached.
Okay, are any of them damaged?
This one is majorly damaged. This one is only taken 3 points of damage. And the other two are unharmed.
I'm going to go for this one, the big one.
Okay, go ahead and make me the attack.
Okay, so as before, Great Weapon Master, yada yada yada, you get the idea.
Recklessing, Great Weapon Master, yep.
Oh, okay. 15.
Misses versus the larger ones, as they have an AC of 16.
Okay. Right, okay. Second attempt. Come on, dice, be nice. There we go, that'll do
And
it.
max damage. So that's 29 points of damage to that
29.
one.
I believe so. Yeah, 7 plus 2 plus 10, yeah.
6 plus the 20 is 166. That is enough damage to take care of that one. As
Hell yeah.
number 5 leaves the initiative order. As you cut that one down, the Ghost Steel Halberd cutting through it in this moment, it otherwise falls to kind of tatters on the floor. You are noticing that the threads are beginning to pull themselves back together. You know that from the previous encounter with the Guardian Serpents up above, that if you take a short rest, they return to full health. So the same situation seems to be with these.
Absolutely understood and absolutely fine. Thank you for the heads up. Now, because I have killed or defeated a creature,
Yep.
I believe I have access to a bonus attack.
You do, from your bonus action.
Then I shall bonus action attack the one that has taken 3 points of damage, please.
Okay, go for it.
Be kind to me, Argentina.
That crits.
Yeah!
So roll another d10.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
Hey, I'll take it.
14 plus
It's
19.
an extra 4 damage.
So 33 damage.
33.
So it's now taking 36 points of
Yeah.
damage and is still not bloodied, but getting there.
Jesus Christ, these things have too much health.
They have a very low AC.
Yeah. I guess it is. I guess even with a sword, like, it takes a while to do enough damage to a blanket to stop it being at least a semi-functional blanket.
Yep. All right. Is that the end of your go there?
And that is me done, I believe.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. I don't think there's anywhere I can move that would be more effective. Less.
Probably not, no. Number 1 is going to attempt to
Well, no.
attack you, then.
I mean, sure.
That is a 23 to hit. You would have +2 to your AC. You have
It'll
half
hit.
cover. It hits.
Oh, wait a moment. I'm gonna runic shield
Reaction's
that.
back.
Thank you.
Yeah, there
Okay.
it is.
So with Runic Shield, is it just I re-roll the one dice, or do I re-roll both because it had advantage because of Reckless?
You know what? I'm gonna have to double check that. Apologies.
No, that's fine.
Where is my feature? Runic shield.
Runic Shield.
Oh wait, no, I can't use runic shield myself. It's fine actually. Yeah, you just hit. I can't
Okay.
do that against myself.
Okay, noted. Would that have stopped Cloud Rune earlier? Ooh.
No, cloud rune is anyone.
Fair enough. All right. Okay.
Okay, I guess
So,
time to get smothered. This is not how I wanted to be smothered.
yeah, as the... Yep, no, this isn't by what you want. As in this moment, you look towards the one you just cut, and you watch as it otherwise creeps up the exterior of your ghost steel halberd, and as you grab it and attempts to pull it away from it, it sticks to your fur before clinging to your face and otherwise wrapping around it. You are grappled, restrained, blinded, and suffocating, but you can still use your movement action because it's a small cloth instead of a big one. Additionally, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, which is halved for you because you are raging, so 7 points of damage. Okay. End of that, we get to number 4, which it's going to go for Kirv at this point, I think. Or it could rush Mortar, which would be funny. No, I think it's going to attack Kirv. That is an 18 to hit you, Kirv. Kirv? Are you there, Kirv?
Sorry. I didn't realise I'd muted my headphones at the headphones, not just on Discord. Yeah, meets it.
Okay, so that will hit. That one
You're
is now smothering your face. And you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokes. When hitting melee, deal 5 piercing damage back.
Yep. Okay. So it takes 5 points of damage. It says you're concentrating, but the concentration says Shadow of Moil. Was that previously, or is that still currently?
That was previously.
Okay.
No, that was previously because I'm concentrating on the like psionic imbue that gives Vinny and I +3 precognition. That's the one.
So I can just ignore that. Okay. So with that, you are now being smothered. So you are grappled, restrained, blinded, and suffocating until you remove it. But you can still use your movement action. Back to the top of the
Sounds like
round.
a great night out.
Vinny. Your allies currently aren't able to really help you as 2 of them have suddenly just become smothered.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult for them to get out, isn't it? Right. The small ones don't stop using your action, but they do impose disadvantage. Okay, what I want to do is attack the one on Mortar since he's raging. If you're okay
Romulus?
with that. Not Mortar, Romulus. If you're okay with that, Harlan?
Go for it. I mean, I'm raging, so it's the easiest to, yeah, go for it.
Because I can get the one off Kirv because I can do psychic damage, which would be half for her. So
Yeah, go for it.
Good plan.
And then if the big one grabs me, that's not a problem. Okay, I do need to stop it opportunity attacking me, so I'm going to use my first attack against this big one with Sundance,
Okay.
but not sneak attack.
Okie dokie. So, in this moment,
And then-
flipping your swords up in the air and grabbing them in the alternative manner, you slice down with Sundance.
Yeah. Just from making this attack, it then can't make opportunity attacks against me.
Yep,
but
doesn't
I
have to
would
hit.
Like to hit it and
Do a little
do
bit of
some damage
damage.
if possible.
Yep.
Well, that is a 16 to hit.
Just hits. So you get to reroll that damage.
I do indeed.
Much better.
Yeah. Right, so 13 damage that is total.
13. Okay. You slice down with Sundance Scimitar, otherwise cutting through a portion of it, but before it can react to your movement, you've otherwise dashed away from it with your fancy footwork.
Yep. Bring back to here. And yeah, spring back and then spin and try and slash at the one on Romulus's face.
Okay, go for it.
Hold still, big guy. It is with Songwriter, so do ignore that die.
Yep, that's alright.
One is not so good, and I don't have flanking.
No.
No, 14 to hit.
14. Is that including the +3 that you got from Mortar?
No, you're quite correct. So 17 total.
That still hits. So we roll that 3, see if you get a better one. So it's 3 or 7. Nice.
7.
So that is 22 plus 7, so 29 points of
29.
damage, where it is going to take 14. It is going to pass 15 over to Romulus, which is then halved, so you take 7, Romulus.
Hooray, 7 damage.
Okay.
Slowly,
Cutting away at
Aether
it.
cutting me to death.
Yep. You haven't done enough damage to pull it off straight away. However, you have done enough damage with it. Notably, you had to do 25 points of damage before it transfers any of it, in order to give Romulus advantage on the next check for removing it. Which I believe you'd have advantage anyway because it's an athletics, so you should have advantage on it.
I would have advantage on it, but you know, it never hurts to stack them up in case
Yeah.
something else happens.
Yeah, given that you're also blinded means that you would have disadvantage, so it'll be a flat roll, so...
Yeah.
Okay. With...
Wait, does blinded give you disadvantage on athletics checks? Because I don't have to see it to do this, do I?
Thought it...
Sure, it's attack rolls.
If it's just attack rolls, then... I mean, it's also restraining you, but just not stopping your movement. I believe restraining might be what's giving you the disadvantage.
Restraining imposes.
Well, restraining does do stuff. But it's strange because we know this thing isn't actually able to wrap around more than my head.
No, never mind.
it is.
It would only be disadvantage on your attack rolls. So yeah, you could still do the rest of it. You would still have disadvantage from its adhesive feature because it's a small one.
Mm-hmm.
Which does just,
Fair
it
enough.
just says the ability checks to make to escape the grapple have disadvantage. So that one applies it. So if you got grappled by the
This
big
one.
one, you wouldn't have disadvantage, just the small ones.
Noted. Fair enough. That feels wild, but yeah, we'll.
The big
it's
ones have a
fine.
higher
I'm-
DC.
It's unlikely for me to fail.
Yeah, big ones have a higher
That's
DC.
fair. I guess
in
it's
that
for a
regard.
balance.
Okay. Vinny, is that your go?
Unless anyone would like. Probably can't really move anywhere useful from here, so no, I'm going to stay here.
Okay.
So then, yeah, that's action and bonus action, so I'm done.
This one's going to move over, attempt to make an attack against you. That is a dirty 20.
Damn it. Should have done that last turn when my AC was 27. That hits, yes.
Okay. That is 14 points of bludgeoning damage as it wraps
Okay.
around you nice and tightly, preventing any
I'm
movement.
going
around.
to Hellish Rebuke.
Yep, that's fine.
Nice.
I'll say that this happens before the effective grapple goes off, so it will take the full damage. It needs to make a dex save, doesn't it? That's an 11. I assume that fails.
Yes, the... Yeah, 11 definitely fails. I actually forget off the top of my head, because it's not the same
I believe it's just your
bonus as
charisma.
my...
So I believe it because you.
Oh no, it is. It might be charisma, in which case it would be the same as
Yeah.
my bard spells. So DC 18.
Yeah.
Either way, 8+ proficiency mod already.
Yep.
Already is higher than 11. So 3d10 fire damage. That is
Damage.
20.
Nice.
And how much did you say it was to me?
None, because this would affect. I'm counting this as before the grapple goes off, because it's in response to taking the damage.
Sorry, from
so-
the actual
Oh, from the actual 14
from the actual
damage.
attack.
Bludgeoning.
14. Okay.
And you'll need to make a concentration check for me, please.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Mortar, you are up next.
What are you concentrating on, Vinny?
Heck magic.
How many more of those do you have in you?
None.
None. We had 2 scrolls, and this is the second one.
That was advantaged, or he did
Because I
succeed
see-
though. So
Because I see all 3 of you with these things here, and I'm like, Iron Thunder could hit all of you. But the only one who's resistant to that damage type is Romulus right now. So choices, and I really don't want Vinny to drop. Then again, Vinny does have a +3, and he does have Kirv.
here's the thing to note.
Immediately, I don't feel bad about this.
Here's the thing. Iron Thunder, when you make the attack, you'll make the attack versus each of the individual targets, including the players themselves, which means that if you manage to, the worst case scenario, when you hit if you hit all of the players as well, they're taking 75% of the damage, and these guys and the cloths will be taking 25% of it, because they're able to split their 50% onto the others. So
maybe speed isn't necessarily the factor here.
No. Although maths isn't Mortar's strong point, so you can ignore me if you want.
That is true. I kind of don't really want to give anybody more of a reason to hate me than they already do. So I think I'm going to I'll stick with the plan, because Kirv's next in initiative, aren't they? Yeah, I'll try and free Kirv. I'll draw Black Scorpion, and just under my breath go, I'm so sorry, just raising the just raising the gun like, oh, she's gonna be so pissed. Okay, here we go. So I'll be using my action and my bonus action to make shots. So that'll be +3, so 7 + 13, dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay, so it's 1d8 +6. 8 + 6, 14.
14. Kirv, you take 7 points of psychic damage, halved to 3, and the cloth around your head takes none, as it is immune to its own to the psychic damage.
Fucking hell. That's unfortunate.
Mortar.
That's just unlucky.
Mortar sees it does nothing. Kirv just goes, ow, and Mortar's like, fuck.
God, if only we'd taken a moment to think about the fact that, you know,
It has no
fabric don't have brains.
Motherfucker, I have
have a few things I can do. You know what? Fuck it. Iron Thunder. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
So,
Mad.
so this will be 6 attacks. We will start with each
Yes,
of
it
the
will.
cloths. So,
Okay.
we'll start with the one around Romulus
So it's like
first.
I'll
we'll
just
do it
roll 3d20.
small, big. Yeah, for the first lot. Small,
Start.
big.
Small, big. Okay.
Yep. What's the lowest?
So this is all. So the lowest is 4. So that's plus 3. So dirty 20 is the lowest.
Okay, so all 3 hit them. Okay, now I need to do this
Okay.
individually for people. So, go ahead and roll with advantage versus Romulus, because he reckless.
Okay.
This is fine. Roll low.
This is fine.
That crits.
That's a crit.
Okay. We'll worry about that in a minute. Then go ahead and please roll.
I leave the
for-
party for
Yeah.
3 sessions? What is happening?
And then we'll have Kirv and then Vinny. So Vinny on the
Okay.
right,
Oh,
Kirv
yeah,
on the
'cause,
left.
Really on the right, me curve to the left. I'm stuck in the middle with you. Don't ignore the D4. Oh, I thought that was another crit there for a
So
minute.
dirty
So
20
against,
is the lowest. So against Vinny, that's a 22.
yes, dirty 20 is the lowest. Okay.
And Kirv, does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so you managed to hit all the party members. Good job. So please go ahead and roll this damage. This will be for each of the cloths and the party members who weren't crit.
Okay.
So 7.
So 7
plus-
plus 6 is 13.
13. So they would take 5. Romulus, you would take 6, halved to 3. This one takes 5. Kirv, you take 6. This one takes 5. And Vinny, you take 6. Then...
Okay.
you said it was 13. Then
Yeah.
Vinny and Kirv, you take an additional 13 damage on top of that. So 19 total. Go ahead and roll me for the crit versus Romulus.
So sorry. That's so
Oh
stupid.
boy.
And
Come on.
Romulus,
Oh wow, that's really
Clever.
bad.
that's
That's 8.
That's
so
8 plus 6.
14?
So 14, half to 7 for you, Romulus. As you move up,
My
the psychic damage.
mortal is rising.
The psychic
It never
damage.
left,
The
let's be
psychic damage in this instance fails, and in frustration, you just turn it to Iron Thunder, blast, hoping that you'll knock these cloths off of people's faces. As you do, you hear kind of unanimous owls from the people who otherwise hear this, as they aren't able to cover their ears. A number of them have like little trickles of blood coming out of their ear, which are now staining bits of the cloth. As
Mortar's just like, I've made a terrible mistake.
Vinny, please go ahead and make me a concentration check. The DC is still 10, so just don't roll a 1. Although if you do roll a 1, it will be because of Mortar, which will be funny. Okay, no, you're fine.
No.
Oh, thank God. That's the last thing I need.
Okay. Kirv, it is now your go. Mortar has just shot
I'm
your
so
group.
sorry.
But you can't see him. You didn't know what he was doing. You don't know the other 2 have been shot yet. As far as you're concerned, you're the only one who's been shot by this.
Yes. Sorry, and it came off my face.
No, it hasn't. It's stuck to
Oh.
your face still. You
Okay.
thought it might work, but it didn't.
My options are Eldritch Blast myself in the face, flash myself in the face with my Hexblade, or try and pull it off, I think.
Yep.
Let's try and pull it off.
All right. Make me an athletics check then, please. Which you roll with disadvantage because you've got a little one.
Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's not too bad.
Disadvantage. That's actually meets the base DC of 15 because they're little ones, so that would succeed.
Yes,
No.
I don't have a negative in that.
All right. With your athletics, you grab and you pull it off of your face. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. DC for this is also 15, but this is not with disadvantage.
Flat.
Yep.
That was a saving.
Yeah, so you should be fine because you got your +6. So yeah.
Yeah, that's 21.
Yep, you're fine. So you do not take any damage from its adhesive surface as you pull it off your skin. You pull the. You put it away. Where would you like to place it? Somewhere adjacent to you. Do you want to put it next to Mortar to teach him a lesson?
Throw it in Mortar.
Yeah, you can if you want to, or you can put it somewhere else.
No, if it's alright, I would like to throw it down south here.
As you go to throw it, it is stuck to your
good.
hand, and the furthest it goes is here.
Okay, fine. Was that action or bonus action?
Action.
Yeah, I would have thought so. There's nothing I can do as a bonus action that would be helpful here. Yeah.
Just to check, I've been blinded throughout the entirety of this, yes?
Yes, you have.
Okay, so I'm not actually saying this, but like I want you to mentally hear as Romulus is going, something's attacking us. These damnable dust sheets. I can't believe they have access to explosives as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sure Matthew is doing everything they can to help me.
Someone's got a shotgun to your face. He's like, "This is the only way." I literally cannot think of anything else.
Use a fucking knife or something.
Nope, I literally don't have a knife. This is my only weapon.
Just grab and pull. My God.
I have no strength, brother.
Then use a fucking help action.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
I'm sorry, I'm really desperately trying to think, but I don't think there's anything I can do, because I imagine helping either of these two is going to be more than a bonus action. Okay, I'll shout really loud. Are you guys okay? Oh my gosh.
Alright. You otherwise tried to shout really loud, "Are you guys okay?" As you do, you lose 2 rounds of oxygen. You now have 2 rounds left until you fall unconscious, as you are being suffocated. Oh no, because you're no longer suffocating. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't have it.
No, that's fine. So yeah, you otherwise shout that to the others. They can just about hear you through the cloth.
Okay. Cool. I'll give him a thumbs up.
They can't see it. Mortar can.
Yep.
Alright, Romulus.
Aye.
You are blinded and restrained and grappled and suffocating, but you can move.
So what actions would I take in order to remove this thing from me?
Athletics, and it would use your action. And then it will
Can I
attempt to
attack things technically?
You can attack it, yeah. You just have disadvantage because you're blinded, restrained, and all that good stuff.
Oh, I've got an idea, Chris. What happens if I use Giant's Might and become twice as big?
Interesting.
You have to find out.
I'm just saying it's a small thing. I feel like it would have at least some impact. I don't know. Is there a check I can do to like work out whether I think that would actually do anything?
Nope. Instinct.
Well then, what's my instinct telling me, Chris?
Do it.
Oh, fuck it, why not? Yeah, I will, I'll spend a giant's might. I've got 5 of them. It's not the end of the world if it's a waste. So bonus action, I go big, and
Okay.
it goes, has a bad time trying to suffocate me because suddenly there's a lot more to try and cover.
As you grow larger, it peels off.
Nice.
And
Hell yeah!
And I will say that it lands here. As it peels off of your face, no longer able to wrap itself around you as it is not large enough to do so, it feels like getting your face waxed. Because the adhesive clings to your fur as you get larger, and you can feel patches of it attempting to tear away, and it hurts. Not enough to do damage, but enough to morally scar you.
Aw.
I'm going to murder this thing now.
Yeah,
yes,
you can do
I
that.
would like to use my actions to commit great violence upon it.
Okay, go for it.
It's already taken a lot of damage, right?
Yes, it has. It's taken 55 points of damage. And you know that the lowest that they die at is 80. So if you can do 25 points of damage,
Right.
then at least, then you know that you'll take it down.
Okay, the first one's going to be with great weapon. The first one's not going to be with great weapon master. The second one will be if I don't manage to kill it with this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surely it would make
Because
sense
I've
to
got
not
the
attack with
extra
Great Weapon Master on either if the first one doesn't manage.
No, it's because I basically I've got the D6 to add additional damage on the first one, whereas.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Actually, does it explicitly say the first one, or can I choose? Because if I can just do it on the second one, that would be ideal.
That is a good question. Giant Bite.
It just says once on each of your turns.
Once
so
on each turn,
I'll-
one of your
I'll-
attacks. Yeah. So you can gamble, and obviously means that you won't get it on the. You might not get it on the second one if you miss the attack, but yeah.
So the first one is going to be with Great Weapon Master because I'm not going to use the D6 on this one.
All right, go for it.
I am recklessing, and you get the idea.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, that hits. Also,
I
notably,
believe
you
that's a
can just
20.
choose to add Giant's Might after you know if you hit. So you can choose to just
Really?
add
Oh,
it
that's
now if
lovely.
you wanted. Yeah, because it just
No,
says...
I'm pretty confident
Yeah.
23 is going to kill it.
Fair enough. So it's taking 23 points of damage, which takes it to 78,
Come on.
which is exactly the amount of hit points they have.
Ooh. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
Oh.
Number 1 has been removed
Sexy.
from the initiative.
Okay,
have
then
one more attack?
can I reach the big boy?
Currently, it's wrapped around Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, how much do you like your face?
Very attached.
The small one isn't attached to Kirv. though.
Right, then I will go for the small one for the moment. And yeah, if I'm going for the small one, I will because I've already killed the other one. I'm happy, so I'm just going to go for the what's the one for? I'm going to Great Weapon Master this one again.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm adding in.
Giant's Might.
Come on. Big money. That is a 16,
That hits.
which I believe hits, and I believe I get to re-roll that.
Yep.
Pretty happy with that. 29!
29 points of damage. Nice. 39 damage.
Yeah.
All right. End of your go. Number 4 in this current situation knows full well it can't attach to you. It is next to Kirv. It is going to make an attack against Kirv. That is a 23 to hit.
Yes.
It attaches itself to your face. And you take 14 points of
Don't
bludgeoning
worry,
damage.
I've got a remedy.
I don't want your remedy.
Just hold still. Be brave.
So
Sorry,
it-
how much damage was that?
14 points of bludgeoning damage, and it takes 3 points of piercing damage from your armor.
5. Oh, is it lowered?
Oh, no, I just wrote down 3 before. Okay, that's fine. Okay, with that, Vinny, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to try and get free again.
Yep, you managed to do so. There is no adhesive on this one, notably, as you rightly stated earlier. These larger ones do not have an adhesive, they just have a higher saving throw. And another ability which I'm never going to get to use unless you take a short rest in this room, or come back through it again.
Interesting. Well, as I slip out, I regain my sight again and take a quick moment to survey the battlefield. I think I've got some kind of ranged attacker. Mortar, see if you can deal with it.
Mortar's looking around like, yeah, where is he? Where's he coming from? Ah, you got me. I couldn't think of anything else to do. I panicked. Sorry.
You know what? We'll discuss it later.
No, we don't have to.
We're very busy.
We don't have to. There's better things to do.
I'm gonna jump straight back at this one that I've just managed to throw off me and try and slash through it.
Go for it. This is Yep. That's definitely a hit. So that's
Advantage on that.
so 4 or 4. So 22 plus 7, 29 points of damage.
29. Hell yeah.
Lots of 29s today.
Yeah, that is weird.
So that takes it to 67 points of damage. It's taken. As you slash down at the big one, you leave like this splatter of ink across its surface, which kind of quickly fades as it almost begins to leave this almost corroded section to the cloth itself, as your blade leaves a cut through it. Is that the end of your go?
Where is this one exactly? Is
On
it still
Kirv's face.
Okay.
It's reattached itself.
Yes, okay, in that case, ignore that. I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Okay.
Jumping high for the attack and then combat rolling underneath the cloth.
Okay. In that motion, it attempts to otherwise wrap itself around you as you go underneath it. That will be a dirty 20. I assume that hits.
That does. I didn't think that was going to provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh, no. This is its turn.
Ah, okay. Okay, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, dirty 20 hits.
Yeah. No, it was more the thematic of it. It's just...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is max damage. 16 points of damage. As you combat roll under it and come up the other side, and you realise the world around you is dark, as it then shrink wraps itself around you, and you're like, oh, not again.
Okay.
Make me a concentration check. That will be its turn. So, Mortar, you'll be up next in just a moment. Both of them currently have your allies attached to them.
Okay. Yeah, DC was still
10
10 from that.
So, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep, you're fine.
Yeah, it was still fine.
Okay. So, Mortar. There is a big cloth that has wrapped itself around Vinny. There is a small cloth that is wrapped around Kirv's head. There is a big Romulus next to you. who hasn't seemed to realise that you shotgunned the party.
And we're going to keep it that way.
What would you like to do?
I think Dan genuinely forgot that the help action existed in D&D. That would have been a much better use of his time.
You can make an athletics check to pull one of these off of somebody else, yeah.
Well, I can give the help action to someone else.
Yeah, you could do that as well.
Yeah, I think I'll... I don't really want to get close to these things, to be honest, but... whatever, we're here for a short time, not a good time. I will give Kirv the help action and try and help them remove this this little guy from their face, because Vinny can escape at any time. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
So
Kirv
Kirv has advantage now.
Mortar is attempting to help pull this off of your face. So you have advantage, which is cancelled out by the disadvantage of it being a small one.
So a flat athletics.
Yep, athletics. Flat roll. That is a total of what?
5.
5. It doesn't come off. That is your action spent. As Mortar grabs a hold of it, he's pulling on a portion of it, you're pulling on a portion of it, and it's just kind of... There's a point where his grip slips, your grip slips, and it just kind of snaps into your face.
Ouch.
Sorry, my bad. New fleshy hands.
You just hear her mumbling, probably some infernal swears
Love you too.
beneath the sheet.
That's your action. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
Panic.
Alright, Romulus, your go. Kirv Panics is a
boy.
bonus action. Unless you want to move or genuinely have anything for your action or
Under steps.
movement or bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. So just Currently, Kirv is suffocating.
Yes.
Vinny is
Also suffocating. But Vinny can break free of these as a bonus action, so he doesn't have to worry about the ramifications of being stuck to it for a turn.
If anything, it's more Kirv is kind of the immediate concern.
Yeah, I've also taken
Well,
a fair bit of damage, so.
That's also true.
What I'm wondering is, what if I held my action to attack the big boy
Once Vinny escapes.
Vinny detaches from it?
Yeah, you could do that.
Because, no offense, but if I try and help Kirv, there's a solid chance I rip Kirv's face off.
This is true. With the adhesive, if she fails her Constitution saving throw, there is going to be damage to face.
Yeah.
I can hold on another round.
And I feel like it's much funnier if Mortar does that. So yeah, I'm going to hold my action to take Kirv's big one.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. With that, it now returns back to this one's turn, which is wrapped around Kirv's face. Kirv.
What about a meat cute face meat?
Did you say a meat cute?
You
Yeah,
take
but it's like meat of your face.
you take 20 points of damage, or bludgeoning damage, as it otherwise squeezes itself around your face in this moment, and you can begin to hear kind of the clicking of your jaw as it's involuntarily being dislocated.
Oh, fucking hell.
As it is wrapping and crushing your skull as best it can. Additionally, I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, also I am bloodied.
Noted. Total on the con save?
17.
17. Not enough. As its as it wraps around and continues to squeeze and press on you, there is a moment where you swear an infernal and a piece of it otherwise flies into your mouth and down kind of your throat in this moment, as you
Oh, man.
lose 3 rounds of suffocation. At the beginning of your next turn, you fall unconscious and start dying.
Woof.
Yikes.
It is your go.
Okay. Fairly standard at this point. I'm going to use a bonus action to get free.
Yep, easy enough to do.
Okay, I believe that triggers...
That triggers Romulus's 2
full
attacks.
action.
Yep. Take it away, Romulus.
I am about to inflict great pain upon you.
I will state as a note for this, I will allow you to reckless attack because this is technically your first attack per turn, and I know that it shouldn't be allowed, but I will allow it because you usually do. So if you want to reckless as part of this, you can.
Technically, the reckless thing is ambiguous in its wording.
Yes,
Which I
exactly.
think which means we can interpret it how we like more than anything.
Yep.
Right. So, fuck it. I know this is the big one, so I'm less likely to hit it, but I might as well Great Weapon Master because we want these things fucking dead.
That's fair. And its AC is only
So,
1 higher,
let's-
so...
Fucking go! You piss weasel.
Total?
Don't want to say, Chris.
What's the total to hit?
I really don't want to say, Chris.
Is it a 15?
Oh, was it nat 1?
It's one more than 14.
Okay, so that misses, I'm afraid. Second attack.
Okay.
You still have your Giant's Might.
I shall roll that one if this hits.
Nope.
Oh, you fuck.
As you make the 2 attacks against this one, you swing wildly, but as it's otherwise holding Vinny's shape, you take these 2 swings, kind of being careful not to hit
Right.
Vinny, before you realise that Vinny has otherwise slipped out of the large blanket at this point,
Fuck you,
And-
stupid rug.
and it just kind of unfurls and flattens out before kind of moving back into position to attack Vinny again, possibly. However, there is now, but no, it would be attacking Vinny again, I imagine. Speaking of Vinny, it's your turn. You can see Kirv at this point, where the cloth is otherwise shrink wrapped more around her head. You can see the interior of her mouth, which means that it is doing a lot to her and is most likely she's going to run out of oxygen very quickly.
Okay, duly noted. I still... I still want to try and deal with this one first.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the best idea. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get this one out of the way so it's not disrupting things. So I'm gonna make my attack against this big one.
Okay.
No one is really... Yeah, no one's really close enough to provide flanking, unfortunately.
Nope, but close enough to provide sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
That should hit.
Yeah, it's plus 15 total, so
Yeah, so just don't roll a 1.
20. Yeah. Plus and that's 26. Well,
You're
actually
rolling
holding
5 just in
an
case?
advantage, yeah.
Oh, 27.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 27 points of damage. Nice, that takes it to 94 damage taken. It is now bloodied.
Okay, and I'm moving back over here.
Okay. With that, it's now the big one's go. It is going to attempt to attack you again.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22.
That hits.
You take... Maths. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm rolling really well on these damage dice.
Okay, this damage is adding up. I am going to uncanny dodge that.
Okay. Alright, so taking half.
Definitely should have done that last turn as well.
Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Mortar, you are up in just a mo.
That's fine.
Yep.
That's fine.
Okay. Mortar, your go. You see that Kirv is
Okay.
now getting to the point of suffocating.
Yeah, at this point, Mortar would, rather than doing the help action, he'd try and grab it himself. So
Okay.
he's going to make a athletics check.
Go ahead and make me an athletics check then, please.
This should be good. What do I even have to athletics? Okay.
Remember, you have a bonus +3.
I do. So I have a +4 total.
So you need an 11 or higher.
That's not an 11 or higher, Chris.
Nope. You go to grab it, and as you attempt to pull it off of Kirv's face, you see that Kirv begins to lax in that moment. As I don't believe there's any way now to stop her from falling unconscious.
Oh god. Thank you
Yeah.
for trying.
I feel like it's the least I can really do. I mean, the only thing I could potentially think of, because it's going down her throat, right?
Yeah.
Could I? This is kind of a weird one. Could I try and like just punch Kirv in the gut as hard as I can to try and like force the wind to almost knock it out?
That would be your action, I'm afraid.
Bummer. Okay, not an offhand attack.
No, I'm afraid not.
Bummer. Yeah, I don't really, unfortunately, I don't really have anything else that can help in this situation, I'm afraid. So that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Now, saying this above board, because this came up campaign 1, and I forgot that this is something we didn't cover in the session 0. Suffocate isn't as brutal as the 2014 edition will make it out to be. So, Kirv, you fall unconscious and you are now dying. Your hit points remain the same instead of dropping to 0. However, you are now making death saving throws, which you now need to make one immediately. You cannot gain any successes on these death saving throws.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to make one now?
Yes, please. Hit.
Very little.
Yep. So if it is a
And remind
10,
me, what are the parameters of this?
10 or higher, you are fine, but you don't need to mark anything. If it is a 9 or lower, you need to mark 1 failure. If you roll a natural 1, you need to mark 2. But you do not tell your party what you got.
Yeah. Thanks.
I believe, Rain, you actually brought up in a conversation we had yesterday, it's Kirv's turn to die.
I did, and I can feel that comment just staring at me. I am.
Mark down what you may have got based on the roll, if you got anything. So,
Okay.
with that, it is now Romulus's go. Kirv is currently prone on the
Oh
ground,
boy.
and is currently in the process of dying. The cloth is still wrapped around her head and is still squeezing. Notably, it will be critically hitting her every turn now. While it is
that's
still
gotta
there.
come off then.
However, she still has hit points to spare because I'm not being as brutal as as base suffocation. Because base suffocation goes, oh yeah, you drop to 0 immediately, which is something I used against you guys in campaign 1, and rightfully so, complained, because that's bullshit. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I would if I was to remove this from Kirv's face, would Kirv stop making death saves?
Correct.
I think that's got to be the take on it. So I would like to use my action to remove this from Kirv's face.
Okay, go ahead and make
I
an
have
athletics
advantage,
check.
and yeah. What's the DC, if I can know
DC
it?
for this is 15. Notably, in this current state, Kirv will be taking the damage for the adhesive being torn off her face regardless.
Okay, so that is a 24.
Okay. Kirv, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, but you are no longer suffocating.
Fabulous.
Any failed death saves
Sorry,
that you may
9.
have got? Yes, 9 points damage. Any failed death saves that you may have gained stick until your next short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Romulus, you
am
now
I able
have
to...
a sticky cloth that attempts to attach to your face as you pull it off, but it can't.
Right. I think what I'm going to do is I've got it held. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To some degree. I think Romulus is going to back up over here. What are the red things?
Those are glyphs. Those are glyphs of warding. That if anything moves the box that they're attached to, the glyph of warding will go off. You have no idea what specifically will happen, but trying to get this cloth to somehow move one of those boxes might not work. The idea of when it was a person pushing them into the box was funny and it would have worked, but versus a cloth,
I actually have an idea. Why see if you can put it in one of the other boxes that are around, and we'll try and put all of them in and then just throw them at the glyph of warding once the combat's finished.
I was going to say we should put them all in a box, lock the box, and keep them in that until we want to release them. So I think that's a good idea. Right. Okay. Because if we do need to have a short rest for any reason, it just makes sense for us to keep them held. Could you be a lamb and let me out? I'm going to rotate it over here.
That's
so it's
fine.
got to try and get past me in order to get towards people.
That's fine.
I think I'll come up over to here because if it tries to escape that way and something happens on the glyph of warding, I can't imagine it would do an AOE down here because that's just counterintuitive.
Yeah.
So if
That would
it
be very
just
funny, though.
attached the thing that did it, then it's the only thing that could move it.
Mm-hmm.
All sound good?
That sounds
Okay.
good.
I don't know what to do with my bonus action, if I'm completely honest. Can I just... Is there any sort of Oh, you know what? As part of my movement action, could I try and use my horns to keep it in place against the wall? As an attack? I'll be honest, it's mostly to try and maintain my rage.
Well, I would say, given that the nature of a grapple is usually an attack roll for this, I would say that you would still be maintaining your rage because if you're grappling it and holding onto it at the moment.
Oh, cool then. I'm less bothered by that. I'm just checking if I have anything else I can reasonably do. I don't suppose you'd let me use a balled up cloth to do stone and throw.
Stone throw? No, unfortunately not.
If I wrapped it around a pebble and just kind of you know how a sling works.
If you were attacking one of your party members, I'd allow it. But if you're, in this instance, just trying to use it to do damage, I'll say probably not.
Alright, fine. Then I guess I will attempt the horn thing, just because I can't think of anything else I can do with my bonus action.
I will say, make it with disadvantage, and in the event that you do not hit the DC or the AC of this cloth, which is 15, I'll say you do 1d6 bludgeoning damage against yourself as you whack your head into the wall.
Okay. So let's give this a go. Got to roll the damage. Oh well, it is what it is.
That's fine.
20?
Yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll that d6 plus your strength mod. So 8 points of
3
damage.
plus 5, 8.
Okay.
And I just like the image of this thing that was trying to suffocate me but failing is now just speared against the wall, trying to tug away.
Yep. It is going to attempt to break free as its action. This will be an opposed athletics check. It got... Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. I do need you to roll. I thought this was going to be bad. I got a natural 20.
Okay, that's a 24 currently.
24. That does fail against it, I'm afraid. With a natural 20,
Oh,
as you spear it against the wall, you watch as you hear this kind of light squeaking sound, and you're like, what's going on? And as you move to try and see what's going on, you look up and it's not there anymore, and you're like, where did it go? You look around as it's otherwise squirming across the floor, but that's as far as it can go because it's only got 15 feet of movement.
Okay. So the moment it moves any further, it becomes outside of my range, and therefore opportunity attack.
That's
So
the maximum
I'm
it can
happy with
move
its current
anyway,
location.
so that's fine. Vinny,
Yeah,
you're up.
We're good. We're good.
You are once again suffocating.
All right. Well, I once again, before anything else, want to get free of this.
Yep, easy enough to do.
Yeah. Yes, and then, while it's not grappled anything, I really don't see anything more productive to do than just try to get damage off on this. Maybe if I crit, I can finish it off.
Fine. Go ahead and make me that attack roll.
Come on.
That hits, and you don't need to reroll the damage because that is max. So that's 24 plus 7, 31 points of damage on your attack.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take 125 points of damage. Yes? Yes. Yep. But it is still up.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
I'd like to move back to here.
Okay. Its attention is still on you. Does not have an intelligence to want to go after Kirv.
No, that's fine.
That is that's a 16. I don't think that will do it.
That misses.
Mortar, you're up. You have a cloth on either side of you. Both of them are unattached to people. Kirv's breathing again. That's a good start.
Yes.
Something
Mortar
has to
will
die.
interpose himself. Mortar will interpose himself between Kirv and this one here. And I guess... do I revive Kirv? Action economy important.
She's currently conscious. So now that
she's
she is no
awake.
longer suffocating, she is back up. But the death save is a sticky death save because of what we're playing with.
You got it. Okay. In which case, then Mortar will change from Iron Thunder into Crimson Vulture and just begin opening fire again.
Okay, go ahead. Which
On
one
the
are you
little
aiming
guy.
at? Little one? Okay, make me that attack roll.
Little guy. Okay.
There's a
That's
natural
that one.
one. Your gun jams.
Bummers.
Yay.
Spend your bonus action unjamming it.
Yep, and I will make another attack.
Yep. That hits.
Yeah.
The only natural ones or natural twos can affect it, because that's when your gun jams.
Oh, that's
good
better.
damage.
16 points of force damage.
16. Okay, it is very badly wounded, and only 10 more damage will take it down.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Kirv, it is your go. You are prone. You are breathing again. You feel awfully tired, but you're okay.
Okay.
You alright?
Ah.
Yeah. I think that'll have to do.
What an embarrassing way to die.
So use 15 feet of movement
and-
getting up.
Yeah, that's right. I've got my action.
Yep.
Okay, that's slash number 6.
Did you want to move into flanking with Vinny, or?
Oh, that's a good shout. Sorry, is it this
Yep.
way? And that's attack. Is there any disadvantage or anything?
Nope. 2 attacks. You have a bonus +5 to these attacks because you are flanking.
Bonus to hit.
Yep.
Cool. Plus 12 to hit, plus 5.
Yeah, you
Plus
hit. The
17 to
lowest
hit.
is dirty 20. Both hit. Okay,
Cool. I'll
rerolling the
reroll the
2s.
That's a bummer.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
12 plus
4,
14.
7 slashing.
28 damage to this one, which is enough to bring it down.
I love that. What an embarrassing way to die. Turns around, fucking finishes it off.
And
The dirt under my feet.
yep, as you slice this one in half with 2 clean cuts from Murder, it otherwise collapses to the ground in front of Vinny, and the last one left is before you, Romulus. I assume you hit it and kill it because you don't even have to Great Weapon Master. It has 10 hit points. Combat is over.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
So, combat is over. You are generally...
No. The combat isn't over, everyone. There's
Oh,
still
no.
a ranged attacker.
Oh,
Where
no.
is it?
Oh, no.
Mortar.
I don't know.
I don't know. Fucking human eyes. What are you?
Mordant.
It's hard
What
to
do your
say.
Mordant
Romulus,
eyes see?
Romulus, I think it's hiding over here. I think they're hiding in that box, and you should go and investigate since you're so big and strong.
No,
Stop
Mortar. I
following
could
me.
never take that honor from you. I'm gonna throw Mortar at it. I'm not doing it. Okay.
Before anything
I'm
else,
going-
I need to be right back.
Yep, that's right.
Oh,
Does anyone know what those creatures were? Were they actual
I'm going to
sentient
gather
things
up
or
the
enchanted
remains of all of
cloth?
them and stuff them in a box.
Okay,
A lockable box.
which box?
And we're confident that, like, this box over here doesn't have anything. This looks like an empty box, yes?
Yeah.
And Vinny didn't get a ping with the magic detection.
No.
of
As a
anything
note,
here?
you got 2 31s with a perception and investigation across Vinny and Mortar, so you're pretty certain the only 2 traps in this room are these 2.
Cool. I shove them in here. I'm going to put this, which I presume is the lid of this, on top of it and just seal it shut. I am a blacksmith. And I am a carpenter. I probably have some nails on me
Okay.
in my tools. So I'm just going to tink, 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 so that they're not gonna be getting out of there anytime soon.
Okay.
I'm also going to do a quick check of the structural integrity of the box.
Yeah, seems to be good.
Fine. For now, I might burn that box later, but we'll consider that later. Right.
Mortar will begin moving in and taking a look at this door.
Okay. You can see
Just
once
gonna
again an
slowly
arcane lock.
awkwardly tiptoe.
Yeah, you can see an arcane lock on
Keep an
this
eye
one.
out for that ranged attacker.
Looking around the room as it stands, the silver cage sits on this pedestal here, waiting for any other further interaction. There is a reinforced magic glass jar over here. There is a shattered glass case that was otherwise empty in here, and what looks to be a fully intact glass case here that currently has what looks to be various bits of jewellery which give off a kind of a faint magical signature.
So, hold on. You were saying that the cloak of smothering or whatever it was But this one here was covering nothing.
It was covering
It
a
was
glass
covering, like, a
case,
case,
that
but it
has
was
been shattered
empty.
because you shot at it.
So there's nothing, but there was nothing in the case.
Correct.
Huh.
Not that we can see.
There are also
Why?
two
Yeah, why
empty,
did you shatter
empty.
that mortar?
There are also 2 empty pedestals here, notably. So it is probably these are for display once you get there.
I just felt like it. The orientation was like a couple of degrees off, and it was pissing me off. So, Mortar
we
will
get
start
into-
invest.
I'm just going to say this has screwed up the whole leave no evidence of us being here thing. So I'm more convinced to try and steal things.
You do you, man. I'm gonna just try and keep moving forward and get this friggin' door open. These things are tough.
Oh,
Could Mortar?
just a quick
Sorry.
question. Wait, is this the way we came in, or
Nope.
is this a different thing?
You came in
So the
via
stairs
the
behind us
stairs that are attached to here.
I can
Okay, so
prioritize this
This is
bit here.
another way.
if you
No.
prefer.
This is another way, yeah. So this is a door. Notably, Vinny has let everybody know that all of these doors have an arcane lock on them, which increases the DC to unlock to pick them and brute force them open by 10.
Cool.
So I suppose the question is, now that we've, well, I mean, I say now, is there any point in us being quiet now? Do we just want to let,
Well,
let
you
Romulus
certainly weren't earlier.
brute? Hey man, we brought you along. There was nothing going to be quiet about this this operation, so So if anything, though, it means you can cut loose a bit. If we are planning on just going, weapons free, you can smash these doors down if you want, I suppose. I mean, we'll get Vinny's input in a sec, but it'll be quicker.
What were you going to say, Kirv?
Thanks. Kirv was going to hold her hand on her neck and do lay on hands and heal herself for 25.
Okay.
And she's going to ask, does anyone know what those things even were?
No clue, but I don't really think we have time to ponder it all that much.
They were cloth with minds of their own.
No, they're in.
Yeah.
I believe they are magical items.
Enchanted cloths?
Basically, yes.
That's evil and clever.
Can I try and investigate the floor around the door to see if there is any more tricky glyphs of warding or anything in place, or any additional potential traps or anything? I'm nowhere near as good at this as Vinny, but I can at least give it a go. Yeah, so I have a +1 to this because of my +3. Oh shit! That's a natural 20.
It seems that there are no glyphs of warding on or around the door, from what you can tell.
Okay. In which case then, executive
Sorry
decision.
about that.
That's right.
Executive decision. Vinny, give us your thoughts. We've gone weapons loud. Is there much point in lockpicking these doors, or do we just can we just brute force them now? Because if so, we can finally make use of the battering ram, the walking battering ram that we got next door.
Any glyphs of warding will be triggered by just opening them, so there's no
Yeah,
danger
this
on that.
one, I've just checked the glyphs of warding. This one hasn't been. This one doesn't have it.
Yeah, if we if the papers are here and we successfully take them, they're going to know we were here. Is my thinking. I'd like to be as subtle as possible. Like, while the cloths are still regenerating, I'd like to put them back where they were. Since one of them will be going.
Romulus put them all in a box and closed the box.
In case anything untoward happens, we can undo the box and put them back at the end. Because we're going to have to come out that way anyway.
Giant's might lasts a minute, doesn't it?
Precautionary note. Correct.
Because I
Are
think
we
we got
wanting to do anything else?
Well, we got to be approaching our 40. Was it a 40-minute time limit that we had for this?
No. You have several hours.
I thought we were under a time limit.
Right now, you've spent 15 minutes, 25 minutes blitzing through this place so far. However, you have, if you're looking to leave no trace other than stealing a few things, you have 2 broken displays upstairs, which are going to take 40 minutes to repair. And now that you've got this, you've got now an hour and 40 minutes worth of displays to repair. So you've got about 20 minutes left worth of time to complete this while also doing no damage to any further displays. If you want to get through this without being caught. That time limit is also loose because if Ellie doesn't roll very well on her end, he comes back early.
Okay, so quiet it is, I guess. Do you want me to open this door, or do you want me to get to work on the doors over here?
If those are 2 separate rooms, it's basically just a 50-50 anyway. You can start there if you'd like.
Yeah, for sure. I might need a hand though. These ones are tricky.
Okay, well, before anything else, now that we have this room cleared, can I get a quick rundown of what all the displays are?
Yes. The top right display is a seemingly reinforced glass jar that contains almost this withered, silvery, kind of metallic looking finger that's just kind of bobbing in brine. You've got the silver cage in between you and Kirv there, the item that you've been looking for as part of this. You have an empty display that seems to be just an extra display case that was put there but has been shattered due to the event that took place. You've got 2 stools here that look like they would be used to house small trinkets to be put on either a high shelf or on kind of a wall display, something that would allow them to display an item without being as large and cumbersome as the small pedestal pillars. And the final one down here is a still intact glass case with several pieces of jewellery in it that have a small residual magical energy. Notably that of similar to evocation, something that would be more related to raw power.
Sorry, I'm just imagining raw power. It's just a load of magic missiles all stuffed into one.
You might
So
be
if we're
muted,
leaving
Simon?
no trace.
Well, we've already left a trace. You know, you've shattered the glass.
Yeah. Okay. Well, also Vinny was going to go and repair them all as well because he wanted there to be no trace.
Okay, I mean, if we can do that, then fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are
then,
our
because
options,
you
Vinny?
also
You're the
because you
magic
also
guy.
You also brought up the point as well that you wanted to potentially loot some bits as well. Is that on the table?
If we're leaving no, I mean, it's on the table once we know what the things are, because we are stealing some things, regardless. If we do end up stealing the blueprints, that's going to be out. We've got a backup cage, but we've not got spare blueprints.
Speaking
All right.
of, I'm going to take the backup cage out.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
How close of an approximation is it for the real thing? We were able to give Ingi a pretty good approximation of what it looked like, but not...
Make me an investigation check. With advantage.
Okay. Grab the other die in a second.
Yep.
No. Okay. Investigation. That is a 15.
Okay. Looking at the two of them, I think he's done a good job.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's almost impossible that it's going to be literally perfect, but if there's no obvious difference.
No. There's no obvious difference that you kind of looking at the two of them side by side, there doesn't seem to be an obvious difference.
Okay. Right, and is the original cage lock stated?
It looks like it is.
Okay. I have the points to dispel this.
That's why we're here.
And you have advantage still because of Eagle's Splendor.
Mm-hmm.
You also have the +3.
Yes. Okay. Right, I'm going to attempt to dispel the lock state then.
Okay. Go for it.
Between my charisma and jack of all trades. That's a 7 plus 3 from Mortar is a +10.
You know that the DC is 17, so you need to roll a 7 or higher with
With
advantage.
Come on.
I have enough spell points for one more after this if this doesn't work, but that leaves us in trouble.
It works.
Okay, we're good.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Good shit.
As the Dispel magic takes, you watch as the cage immediately begins to kind of slightly shift and roll in this moment, as it wasn't set up well on the pedestal. You take the cage that you're after, and as you place the replica down, you note that it too is sliding slightly.
So what does that mean?
That means that the pedestal isn't level. You're going to need to find some way in order to make it so that it stays, if you're planning on leaving
Well,
no trace.
There's some mannequins there. I mean, you know, potentially we could, I don't know, get... If Romulus wants to, he could potentially tip that pedestal slightly. We could, like, stick one of its feet underneath or something.
You could.
While this is going on, Mortar is preparing to unlock this door.
Mhm.
Just getting the bits out and everything. Just getting the
lockpick
lockpick kit.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Right, I can come over and help you.
Yeah, that'd be
with the
awesome.
Advantage. Romulus, you're the craftsman.
Right, what have we got?
Need to figure out a way to get this ball to not roll on this slanted surface.
Right.
It's not majorly slanted. It's just slanted enough that a ball will roll.
Is there any small pebbles or bits of grit in the
down here.
surrounding area?
Nope, it seems to be kept
What
fairly
about
clean down
in
here.
my hooves?
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Oh yeah.
As you've more recently been
If it's
teleporting
mine,
and
I
going through areas like Zaker's, there will be less of a chance for this. So I'm going to say the DC is, let's say 24.
Nope, do not hit it.
Nope.
Okay.
You do not have any grit or pebbles that are the
Then
right
it's
size.
And it's gonna have to be something else. Okie dokie. Right.
Kirv, were you going to say something there? Kirv? They're muted, so I assume they're going to be right back. Okay. Hello?
Sorry, what?
Okay, I haven't disconnected. Good, good. You're all just very quiet for a second there.
Yeah, we were just waiting
I was
to.
just pondering.
I was waiting to see if Rain had anything to say.
Rain's muted, so I'm guessing they were just going to say that they needed to be right back.
Oh, okay.
Right.
While you're pondering, Vinny and Mortar.
I have some pieces of wood that I could whittle into something. That will mean that if they ever see it, it will be, visible.
Okay.
Go
ahead and make me a carpenting check or woodcutter's tools, using dexterity, please. We'll follow this up with a stealth check to make sure that it is hidden enough that it might not get immediately noticed.
Okay. Whew. I think I just get expertise. I don't believe I have any way to give myself advantage on this. Okay, so that's a 24.
Okay. So you whittle it down to be the right kind of wedge that you would need for this.
I was going to say it's going to be a nice little wedge, but I think to try and assist in my thing, I'm going to try and make it not terribly long. Instead, I'm going to make it more a wider wedge, rather than lengthy, so that I can try and fit it underneath it, so that the pedestal covers it up.
Okay.
In case that gives me any benefit to the potential stealthing of it.
I will say that will lower the DC. So go ahead and make me the stealth check.
Okay. No.
Okay. You wedge it under the pedestal. The pedestal is level, and the cage rests on top. It's perfectly fine.
Oh boy.
Maybe in a couple hours the wedge will slip out and the cage will fall off, but we'll see.
Well, I don't know that at this point necessarily. So.
Nope.
Okay, I think we're.
It'll hold for now, Vinny.
I think at this moment all I can do is give you a thumbs up over my shoulder.
Alright, this one's looking a little more complicated. I hate these things. Alright. Mortar is going to, with Vinny's assistance, because this one's looking a little more complicated, Mortar's going to slowly begin the process of attempting to crack this lock.
Okay. Go ahead and make me
so
a thieves' tools check.
So it'll be 5 plus proficiency is plus 10 plus 3, so I have a plus 13 with advantage.
Yep.
So I've got to hit a 12 or higher on one of these die.
Oh, wrong button.
Oh, yep, sorry, my bad.
Nope, you're good. That'll do it.
That's a 17, baby.
Yeah, for a dirty 30 in this moment. You otherwise work at it for a little bit. It takes a little while to do so, enough that overall amongst your troop, I'll say another minute has passed, as you kind of click, the arcane lock dissipates, and the door kind of lightly swings open. It is now loose, but it has not opened itself up.
Okay. Mortar will kind of give the thumbs up to everybody that it's open, and waiting for Vinny's signal, Mortar will slowly open it as quietly as he can and look inside.
Okay, I'm positioning myself to be able to see anything with detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Okay. Mortar will slowly open the door.
Okay. Slowly opening the door, you see what looks to be a large chamber within, what looks to be a pillar kind of near the center of the room, what looks to be almost a fireplace, a book, and a statue in across to then that portion of the room. And you look across the entire chamber, and you cannot see any glyphs, you cannot see any markings, there's no magic about this place, but you are catching residual magic from the fireplaces.
Mortar will push the other door open so Vinny can also see inside.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything. What are you seeing?
There's something strange about the fireplaces.
Okay.
I can't quite tell what at the moment. There's no sign of anything else yet, though.
What kind of
I guess I want
kind
to
of magic?
push in a little further. Yeah, that's the point. Can I tell what is going on with the fireplaces? At least well enough to know if they're going to be a problem to just get closer.
Seems to
school
be
of magic or...
seems to be some form of mix between evocation and abjuration.
Okay. Could be tricky. I mean, I could
Actually,
potentially
hold on.
teleport inside.
Sorry. Evocation, divination, and abjuration.
Ooh, interesting. I could potentially teleport inside, aiming for somewhere more kind of in this angle, try and give it a wide berth. If we think that's worth doing.
Might not be necessary. I don't know.
Okay.
You said faint traces, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily a strong magic by any means. It's not obviously a glyph of warding. It's something that's weaker than that.
My
Maybe some
guess
kind of-
would be that it's some kind of magic that works when the fireplace is used.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright.
Sorry, were you going to say something?
No, not at all. Not at all. Just agreeing with your assessment.
Okay.
In which case then, shall we let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Yeah. Need to get eyes on
Alright.
everything before this spell runs
Mortar,
out.
Mortar will change Iron Thunder or Crimson Vulture into Black Scorpion and begin just sweeping the room, just carefully. All right, big statue to our right, some kind of bench, big old chests coming over here. Another statue opposite, some kind of plinth in the middle. Other than that,
As you get a better look around
I
the
mean-
room at this moment, I would like both of you to make me perception checks.
okay, we both have +3 to this. Meaning I have a +13 with advantage again. Well, that really wasn't very good. 21 for me.
Perception, this is?
Yep, perception.
26.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 20. No, yeah, 21. Never mind. Sorry.
So, looking about the room, you see that these statues are very similar to the ones above, but these two seem to be more showpieces from what you can tell. With the perception, you look about, you can see everything that would be in this room as shown here. You can see that there are shelves with what looks to be kind of small pieces of decorative jewellery or other trinkets about it, small pots or jars for possibly storing stuff. What looks to be in the far corner of the room a kind of a main table with a light that is lit behind it, that is otherwise illuminating the back portion here. You can see that there are a number of scrolls and pieces of paper up top this table in the bottom right, along with a number of runes and 2 large chests. The entire bottom corner here is heavily enchanted with various protective magics, so various abjuration and etherology. You imagine that if you're going to find the blueprints anywhere, here would be the right place for it. You also note still there is still kind of the faint magic from the 2 fireplaces, and there is a book here as well. Notably, there is also a door up here that seems to lead into a further chamber, probably connecting to this one.
Okay. With that, Mortar is he's not going to be masses of help with this stuff. So Mortar is going to begin making his way over to this door over here and just start trying to suss out whether or not it's got
an
any more like glyphs of warding. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was more thinking of any more like traps or anything on it while everybody else is done. Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check, if you please.
Okay.
And Kirv and Romulus, if you would like to move yourselves at all further into the room, you're welcome to do so. And Vinny, if you would like to move at all, you're also welcome to do so.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 9.
9? Nothing that you can see.
Okay. No worries. Mortar will just post up and just kind of wait for everybody to do what their expertises allow them to do.
Right. I'm so concerned that when I step through this door, something's going to activate, but at this point, I just don't care. All right, let's go, Vinny.
Okay.
Let's do this.
To be fair, having Romulus go up here, because Romulus can read Dwarvish, right?
Yeah.
I can.
Wait. Isn't this where
Yeah, I
all
won't get too
the
close.
magic is?
Yeah, there's a lot of magic around here. Abjuration, etherology, evocation. There is a mixture of a lot of different magic, making it hard to pinpoint stuff. You'll need to do investigation checks to try and figure out where and what things are here.
Okay. Now, a lot of the magic here is probably just the magic that's supposed to be here. Like, these are probably artifacts and such, but if there's any protective elements or glyphs of warding, it's going to be difficult to
pick them out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, in which case then, is it worth whoever goes in that direction, maybe Kirv should go with them just to be on the safe side? Just for for saving throw benefits and, in case there is anything particularly sinister.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do that.
Okay. There's no illusion coming off of those in that direction, is there, Chris?
Not the what you can see. Not from what Vinny can tell, no.
Okay.
Evocation, abjuration, and etherology are the 3 prominent ones. If there's any others, they will be discovered with further investigation or perception checks.
Okay.
Could I do a divine sense?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You do a divine sense, kind of trying to pick out if there's anything in this room that would be aberrational, undead, celestial, anything like or fiendish. Nothing of the sort.
Mm-hmm. The
Always worth a check.
Yeah, the two statues, do they look like the ones that we saw on the way down?
Not the ones that were in the storage room. One of the ones that was in the main main area upstairs, which which Ellie wrote the plaque for.
Okay. No glowing, I assume, up on my
Not
entrance.
Not from them, no.
Cool.
Does this book here appear to be a manual for how to work the fireplaces, or does it look like a spell book of some sort?
Who knows? You can't read.
Oh, is it in different language, is it?
Correct. It's in Dwarvish.
No, you just can't read.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, I just better just...
And also
I was
that.
like, I better just clarify. I better just clarify whether or not Mortar can read or not.
No. Looking at it, it seems to be written in another language.
Romulus, you mentioned something about being able to speak Dwarvish or read Dwarvish, right?
Correct, I know Dwarvish.
Are you able to maybe take a look at that?
I
don't think there's any magic or anything surrounding it.
I'm going to look.
Okay. Looking at the book and what it seems to be open on, it seems to denote the creation of runes. And as you kind of begin to read through it, the creation of runes that is listed here, this seems to be pre-Atrocities writing from that of various Dwar empires. We're talking old runes, old history. A very valuable artifact, to be sure. And as you're kind of looking at the book, you go to turn the page and it is locked in place. Lock state is in place here.
Lock state. Can we get an anti-lock state device?
Well, I think you can break that, can't you?
With enough strength, yes.
So here's the thing.
How much is it?
I believe we brought this up last session when you weren't here, unfortunately, Romulus. In order to move this object, object under lock state, 5 feet, you will need to make a cumulative DC of 3,200 using athletics.
Oh, that's right.
And that's to move it 5 feet.
Jesus.
So if you want to, it will take you 12 minutes per 5 feet to move this thing. You do not have that amount of time.
Okay.
Is there anything special about this particular page?
No, frankly, I want the whole book because this is invaluable.
I just suppose, why would they lock state it on this specific page?
Guess so he doesn't lose his place.
Well, here's the thing. Remember, he can turn it freely because he has the key.
Oh, that's true. It's just for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
God, I hate him so.
This guy has literally ancient knowledge. Things that even masters of the craft in the modern day don't understand. And he's just putting them out on display so he can feel good about himself.
Yeah, this could be going to good use. But then again, we don't also know what else is in that book.
Could also be going to bad use, I guess, to be fair, like the cage will, if someone else steals it before we do.
Yeah. Alright.
Technically, you've already
So
stolen it, but I get what you mean.
So what are we thinking then, guys? Are we that curious about that little table over there, or do we think that maybe we should just leave this room be? What are we thinking?
If those blueprints are anywhere, I can't imagine them not being here.
Okay. How do we want to get around that magic? Because you've only got a certain amount of dispels, right?
One left.
Yeah. That leaves me with
Okay.
2 points left over, and I do have a mana potion, so in an absolute do or die scenario, I could try and roll for another one.
Okay.
Do I think the scrolls we're looking for are any of the particular ones I can see from here, Chris?
From here, you can see kind of the firelight kind of illuminating this corner, but from here it is a bit shadowed and difficult to tell. Unfortunately, due to the nature of this, unless you were to find a way to get elevated within this room, it looks like you're not going to be able to properly read them without being closer.
Yeah.
I mean,
fair.
hold on, let me just check something. Do I have any... I have one last casting of levitate that I can do, but I will drop concentration on the +3 that you and I have for stuff. And I won't be able to use that again.
Yeah, in that case, I would hold on to that for the moment.
The only other thing is, if we lock the doors and take a short rest, I will regain all of that stuff and I'll be able to do both.
As a reminder, if you take the short rest, the doors
Yes,
will lock on
I'm
their own.
aware. Yeah. Oh, the doors will lock on their own. Happy days.
Yeah, which then means that if your lockpicks break while you're in here, you are stuck.
I better not break them then.
Exactly.
And I assume the creatures will come back, and
Correct.
I'm
Yeah.
still not looking great.
Yeah.
I can spend some spell points to heal myself up, but then I will pretty much be just down to swinging with my scythe.
You know what? That might be a more efficient use of resources, Jamie.
What's Jamie saying?
Get Romulus to lift Vinny up.
This is true. I can
Go for it.
show you the world. This Romulus just lifts him up.
Okay, are we going to be going for that? Because if so, I'll roll for my healing. But if we're just going to retreat, then I think I'll be okay.
Well, we don't need to take a short rest yet. If
Yeah,
we
sorry,
can
I
get
mean do cure wounds. Basically, I'm practically bloodied over here, and I'm just concerned that I'm not going to be that much help if we do push forward.
Go for it. If you need to use it, by
Yeah.
all means. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Vinny and Romulus can focus on the little puzzle in the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to help if anybody has any suggestions, ways that I can.
I've got a reasonable good understanding of what the thing I'm looking for looks like, right? We knew it was old.
Yep. It was old,
Blueprint.
it was blueprints. You didn't know what you necessarily were looking for specifically, but just it was old blueprints.
The ledger we read wouldn't have given an exact description.
No.
Would it have said how many individual documents we would be looking for? Is it just the one scroll or a bundle?
I would say it would have given that information, and I will say that you know that the blueprints are comprised of multiple pieces of paper.
Okay. If that's also multiple individual lock states, we're not going to have much of a chance here.
Does lock state just stop a person from moving it, or does it stop it being affected by spells?
Lock state stops it from being moved. So it basically locks it in place almost indefinitely, kind of like an immovable rod.
Right, okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything that can help with that specifically. Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, well, first things first then, I want to try and get a look at anything that looks like a promising lead on the documents I'm looking for.
Okay.
This pile of scrolls sounds like the closest contender so far, but we can see. And B, I want to try and take a closer look at the big pile of enchantments here, see if there are any obvious either things that are traps or things that definitely aren't traps and can be ignored.
Okay. Go ahead and make me first a perception check, and then followed by an investigation check.
Could
Okay.
I also potentially do a perception check as well to see if I can note any, considering I'm able to kind of see illusion-based magic?
Illusion-based magic
would
specifically,
I
you'd
be
be able to make a roll for that, yes.
Cool, okay.
Okay. Investigation, then perception, did you want? Or perception?
Perception, then investigation.
Okay, so perception left, investigation right. I don't have advantage on either of these. So.
Okay.
You have +3 to both.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. Actually, no, that's not bad.
Okay, perception is an 11, investigation 15.
15. Okay. With the perception, even lifted up, it's a little bit difficult to see. With the glaring light coming from behind it, I'm sure it would help with illuminating it from a closer range, but from this further away, it is not helping, unfortunately. And you are not really able to see any of what's on the table, if it's blueprints, if it's just other pieces of paper, if it's notes. It could be a shopping list for all you know. Meanwhile, with the investigation, a lot of the magic is intertwined with one another, or just radiating too strongly to be able to discern what certain things are. The magics that you are detecting with the etherology that is part of this seem to be the strongest things here, so it's quite possible there are things affected by lock state in amongst all of this. But as for things like abjuration or evocation or anything else of that nature, it's hard to tell where they may be coming from amongst all of this.
I mean, how ballsy do we want to be with this? I mean, we're pretty desperate for those blueprints, right? And we're on a time crunch. How likely is it that once these spells are triggered, they automatically re-up themselves?
That depends. I would think. I don't know of a way to do that. And I think if there were. Like that, you can't get a glyph of warding to do that. And I don't think you can set up a second glyph of warding to recast the first.
So, in theory, if we were to trigger this obvious trap going on here, you know, obviously the ethology will remain because it's lock state, but it might potentially give us a bit more of an angle to work with if we trigger some of these, maybe intentionally. It's a very bad idea, I know, but
it is a very
currently...
bad idea. There are a lot of ways that could go wrong, but I do think the
We
one
don't-
thing he wouldn't allow to happen is for his own property to be destroyed.
So potentially it's a bluff that we're pulling out.
Oh, like I
So-
think if you summon a minion and throw them in there, they're going to die.
Oh,
I just think
definitely.
they'll die
but-
in such a way that won't damage the stuff.
Well, and then also likely it'll be one less trap for us to deal with.
Hmm.
So, tricky. I currently don't have the ability to summon any more minions, and you need to hold on to that mana potion in case you need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The main thing
I
I do
have-
need to know, I don't know if I can make another check for this, but there's one very specific spell which I need to identify if it's here, which is alarm.
I will allow another investigation
Anything
check.
anything else, if it's just traps or whatever, that's a problem, but we can manage that. Alarm is abjuration,
Correct.
so it goes through the protection on divination and can signal him. That's why it's the one that's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't that? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, because it's kind of a smorgasbord of colors going on here with the detect magic.
Right now, it's basically like
Yeah.
you've got a glow stick while someone else has got like stadium lights on. You can't really
Yeah, for
tell
sure.
what you're looking at, but that's what you're looking for.
All right.
Okay, did you say you will allow
I will allow it. Yeah.
another attempt? Okay. Perception, would you like?
I'll say your choice of perception or investigation.
If it's perception, could I give
Without
The
detect
help
magic
action?
yourself, no help action will be available here. Because this is trying to discern basically magic in this instance.
I do have the ability to detect a school of magic if that does sway the vote a little bit.
That would have been for the illusion, magic specifically. But unfortunately, with abjuration not falling under that, you wouldn't be able to pick up on it.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, then I'm going to attempt an investigation check. It's not a great roll, but it is a 17.
You still have +3.
That is including that, unfortunately.
Ah, okay. No worries.
17. You look about this, and the abjuration that is present, from what you can tell, seems to be tied to certain elements on the chests specifically. With that in mind, as long as you don't touch them, if there is an alarm spell, it presumably won't go off.
All right. Well, you all heard the DM. There's no possible way this could go wrong.
Okay. So, how do we want to get those? Do we want to see what's on the table there? Because probably the best place to look first, right?
Yeah, abjuration and etherology, you said.
And
Is there anything else?
subtle evocation as well, but that's most likely coming from the light.
Okay.
Given that it's still burning.
I
Sorry.
mean, do you want me to go and grab it?
Oh, that definitely sounds like a bad idea. There could still be
I-
glyphs of warding that I can't really tell.
I am at full health at the minute, so I'm not particularly worried on that regard. But yeah, I do acknowledge that. How about we begin approaching the table and we see if anything happens, because it's possible the glyphs of warding are underneath the blueprints. If there are any. Then when we're a bit closer, we might be able to make a better judgment.
Yeah, I'm just worried about getting hit by a disintegrate. But you said, yeah, the abjurative effects are tied to the chest, right?
Yeah.
Is that all of it, or
What you can tell from that, yes. If there is extra
Okay.
ones that are more hidden, they are hidden under layers of other magic that's in the area.
yeah, okay.
There is
All right, then.
also,
You should
from
be
what
safe
you,
enough to get close.
what you also
Sorry.
note
Okay.
is that the papers are affected by some form of abjuration or magic as well, but you imagine that because they're faint enough, it is most likely to protect the contents of the paper itself.
Okay.
Hmm.
If that's the case, then shall we?
Yeah, just don't touch anything.
All right. Mortar will slowly begin moving forward with Vinny's kind of in
Mhm.
step with Vinny to an extent. He'll get to here,
Is
just very
Kirv-
slowly.
Is
See,
Kirv moving forward as well, just to keep everyone in the aura, just because I assume that would be the case?
Yep.
Okay.
Mortar will take a look at the. He'll look under the table first
Okay.
to see if there's anything visible that he can see,
You look
like
under
any
the
potential
table.
traps.
You look under the table for any potential traps. You can't see any that would be present here. There
Okay.
aren't any mechanical traps. There's no hidden rifle that's going to shoot into your leg if you do something with the table. There aren't any hidden mechanics like that. As you
Sweet.
look down, feel a bit more safe about this. You begin to look over the papers on the table, and you note that they are indeed what looks to be blueprints, and you see that they are written in a language that you have no idea what it says, along with various lines, designs, numbers, things that you just don't understand upon them.
All right.
And as you look at
Yeah.
at what look to be very clearly blueprints, you look over and you can see that there's a kind of a notation on the top. You may not necessarily be able to read Dwarvish, but you've seen enough of it to note numbers. And this is one of what looks to be 4 pieces. And you look over and you can see that there's a stack of 3 of them to one side, and in the center of the table there's another piece of paper that seems to have some Dwarvish writing written on it. And you have no idea what it says. As you're kind of looking over this, kind of taking all of this in the moment, Romulus, you're kind of standing at the edge of this, kind of not necessarily keeping watch, but just kind of looking around in this moment. And you watch as Mortar just kind of leans over the table and has a look at what's going on. And there's almost this subtle glint of something. You watch as Vinny and Kirv don't seem to notice it, as it is directly behind them. But behind Vinny on the pillar, about head height, is what looks to be a small gemstone of some form. And as Mortar looks over, and his shadow disrupts the light across it, you watch as there is a subtle flash before you hear the shifting of stone. The rest of you in this moment
shit.
immediately catch on to what this is, but with your danger sense, you are very aware of what happens. As in this moment, you watch as the doors on either side fly shut. You watch as these large arcane chains and lock form on it, creating a multi-layered defense to prevent anyone from leaving or entering. And in this moment, you watch as, animating with their hammers in place, two
I knew it!
two
I
huge
knew-
stone golems begin to animate, lifting their hammers
Chris,
in preparation.
Mortar has precognition up.
Yep.
Is this something I would have foreseen before it happened?
No.
Because
The series of events, due to the nature of how the trap triggers, you would know by the time the trap is already triggered, you would begin to see the events taking place. So you're not surprised by this by any means. Nor is Romulus, nor is Vinny, nor is Kirv, because this is something that you audibly hear and see as it triggers. However, that is where we are going to end our session there for tonight, as the statues animate, pulling their hammers into place, noting individuals who aren't their creator, standing there looking over some quite possibly priceless artifacts and objects, and they have to dispatch of them. For the stream,
before the session ends, I just want Romulus to say one thing.
All right.
I fucking hate you, Mortar.
It wasn't just his plan.
No, but it's easy to blame
I'll get a
me.
dub someday.
Yeah. But in this moment, for the stream, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll have we got everybody next week?
Good question.
Looks like it.
Let me take a look and see where we're at.
Probably, I will say after next week, I'm not going to be around for a little while because I'm on holiday.
Okay.
So yeah, I can do next week. I can't do the week after because I'm traveling to Berlin, and then holiday for 2 weeks after. Yeah, that's about what we're sitting at.
Okay, so you can make next week. That should be fine. I'll say we can probably conclude this little adventure in that, provided I don't TPK.
I will be late, but I will be there.
Okay. And Simon?
I believe I will be there.
Okay. So, we should have everyone, and if with Mortar being late, with Dan being late, are you okay with Jamie playing Mortar for the time being? Just kind of choosing stuff to do?
Yeah, 100%. I've used up pretty much all of my resources, but I'll put a reminder in Jamie for the +3 shenanigans I've got going on.
What I'll do, I will +3 to Vinny Mortar. I'll add that to your concentration so that we know what it's for. And
I also have some other things as well from it, because while imbued with this discipline, I have advantage on initiative rolls.
Yep. Vinny has that as well.
I've already done that. Initiative. You gain a bonus to initiative equal to the number of void charges spent on this discipline. Allies connected also gain this benefit, so
6.
Vinny and I will. Vinny's gonna have an even crazier initiative than normal. And yeah, that's it, I believe.
Okay. So with that noted, I'll probably, for Jamie's ease of mind, I will probably just send him the list of your weapons, and then he gets to choose which one to use. And I'll just work with that, because that will be simple and nice and easy. There's only 3 weapons to worry about. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So, for the stream, thank you again. And we will catch you next week for episode 170 and possibly the conclusion of the heist. Thank you for watching.
Probably not.
DPK.
We'll see.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.